Does someone want to do a quick recap of what happened last time? It's been 2 weeks.
Not Lloyd.
What do you remember from 2 weeks ago?
That my internet was down and I couldn't be here.
Let's see. I remember we started off with Jasmine and Bill Pullman, and they spent most of the time in the one little apartment, and some Dormice showed up, and they really wanted to help Alice really bad, and we sent them off to help Alice. Meanwhile, Alice and Thomas, I believe, were at the theater. No.
Not quite. It actually started with Alice confronting the cart guys and figuring out what was going on.
Alice confronted the cart guys to figure out what was going on.
Then it went back to you and Bill Pullman singing in his shower and Alice coming in, wanting answers but getting none.
Right.
Then it went to Scar tracking Thomas down to his place of work at the theater.
Scar and Thomas got into it at the theater.
Trying to capture him, but failing spectacularly because of Thomas's mighty magic and a lot
Is that what happened? Because I don't recall it happening that way.
Hey, who's caught? Who's caught? Then back to Bill Pullman and Justine talking about what happened to Alice, and then the mice came and stuff. Bill Pullman called Scar and had a conversation about their business arrangement and how Scar was not doing his part or something. I don't know. Then Alice and Thomas were hanging out on top of the school, I believe, and had a conversation about not squandering magic and how it was a non-renewable resource and stuff. And then Scar sent some demon poodles after Thomas, and they managed to fight him.
It's a little yippy dog.
Yeah. But he trapped them.
Okay.
Mighty magic yet again, foiling Scar.
This one will be a bit more. Today should be a bit more Smallville-esque in the way that it runs. So it's one where it's a good idea for characters get sort of enter like character conflict in some good ways, because you kind of want to drive up stress pools, help each other out to get rid of them, to then help with growth pool and such. Anytime you can challenge the bring up this example real quick if you haven't seen it. Anytime you can challenge either a value or a relationship, remember you get to triple it and you get to put it into your growth pool, and you might even be able to add it twice into your growth pool if I recall, if you lower it down. So there's ones that the more you kind of do that, the more interesting places it'll sort of take you. If you ever put in situations where two characters are sort of in conflict, we can kind of push towards making that happen. But like the sort of regular social stuff is a big important part of it too. And I think I'm also going to make it to put it in handouts real quick. I don't know how many of you looked at the Les Mis example, but the Les Mis example that someone made is a beautiful example of just how Smallville can work. So to begin with, so for the most part, beyond Jasmine, we have a completely different crew at this point. So I'm trying to remember, was there damage done to the theater itself? Because I know that he teleported out, made an illusion. Did Scar fire something?
He shot lightning at Scar, but it was outside the building. And
if he did damage by a theater.
Damage.
Well, because I remember Scar attacked or was coming down when Thomas teleported out and used the.
No, but he blew up a truck outside.
Okay.
For dramatic effect.
So yeah, Daniel. The last couple days, Thomas, there was an explosion. There was outside. There was some weird things happening. When you
It
showed
was a
up,
dump.
was what?
It was just a dump truck. I mean, no one cares about that.
Explode time. It's another dump truck.
Yeah. Burning diapers. I mean,
Oh,
It's a victimless crime. Is what it
so
is.
oddly enough, last night, one of the stand-up bits I do, I'll ask someone what they want to be. Like, what did you want to be when you were a kid? Because I'll have a thing about how we're mostly disappointed with, like, if you met your 10-year-old self, they'd be devastated. But this guy, he programs databases. I'm like, what did you want to do as a kid? He goes, I wanted to be a garbage man. I was like, are you fucking with me? He's like, no, it's like, I wanted to ride the truck. I'm like, you couldn't be a garbage man? Like, how do you not be a garbage man? Yeah, so Daniel, there was a bit of damage on the stage, some scorch marks on there, and then when you showed up, the battens were just down on the stage. You did have the tech who was up there, up on the grid. It's like, I don't know, man, something happened, and just I haven't seen Thomas since.
Half painted scenery in the back.
Oh, was he working on lights, or was he doing?
It was painting scenery.
No, I'm doing lights. I think he decided he was doing sets, or maybe.
Oh, so yeah. So when you show up, yeah, I'm sorry. Because for a second I was like, fuck, you'd have someone up on the grid to change out the weights, but since he wasn't working on lights, it's all good. Yeah, like all the stuff for like when you show up for do some stuff with lights, all the set stuff. No one's cleaned up. Thomas isn't around. Isn't in any of the things. There's a scorch mark in the middle of the stage,
Ooh.
which is a bit weird.
Ooh. Heads will roll for this.
So it's sort of how your day began, trying to figure out what's going on there. And Thomas has not responding to any calls. When you try to figure out, like, where the hell he is, what's actually going on.
He's probably not scheduled to show up today, but there are still some angry voicemails. What the hell did you do to this shop, man?
Yeah, and he knows better. Like, shit's going up soon. And, like, the actors starting to pour in, there's still just shit all over the stage. Which is not looking great. Samantha.
She's not here.
Oh,
It's Stephanie.
Oh, damn it! I moved the wrong one down there. Let me. Oops. Where is? Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong one. Stephanie.
I get them confused, and I wrote one of them.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Samantha and Stephanie is just trying to like kind of get them figured out.
Samantha is one of my go-to character names, so it always like, no, wait, not Samantha, the other one.
Yeah, I've got like Teresa's and Improv is one of my quick ones.
Yeah. I use Samantha so often that we actually named the ship in a Firefly game Samantha.
Nice. Okay, so Stephanie. And who is Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay. You've been kind of keeping track of some of the various. You have a big thing on the wall that's essentially all of the better known demons. Everything from the Goisha, the Lesser Key of Solomon. Many of them have disappeared. President Zagan, a whole bunch of other ones there's been no contact with, and some of the other ones are starting to fade and become sort of less present. Like when you're able to summon them up, what you're getting a lot of is they seem a little absent-minded, a little not there. Kind of depends on how much they're being grabbed.
Yeah.
Well, you're coming to a point though where you guys have to be able to show a good amount of stuff just to be able to kind of keep funding, because the nature of your department right now is there's a lot of people who are looking for funding for various things, and do we ever figure out how long ago was the actual cataclysm? Check the world notes. In the last like 20 or 30 years. Yeah, so I'm guessing it probably took some time to actually get like into schools and such, but they still haven't quite figured out how everything works on a scientific scale. So right now you have a lot of people, and a lot of it's kind of bullshit, that are trying to get funding, and you guys need to kind of wow them with something fairly quickly.
I think our research was mainly concerned with quantifying magic as energy source, or like trying to figure out how it works, basically,
Yeah.
how it moves or something.
So that's essentially how it works and such. The nice thing is you do have some pull to Agaris, who is one of the demons you've actually been able to sort of make contact with. For the most part, if you go to the Goisha, you're able to like summon them up, speak with them, but to actually bring an entity onto the Earth requires something more, which you guys are maybe not aware of as of yet. Wayland would definitely know what it takes, but for the most part, they don't necessarily kind of come through.
So we communicate
yeah.
through a giant LED TV screen or something.
Well, you have an LCD screen that's set to to tape, but there's like a big pentagram on the floor in front of it that it's in the middle of. That's kind of cool. Instead of a mirror, you just summon it up into there because you can record it. So yeah, you pull up Agaris. Agaris is one of the sort of the traditional powers. He is a Duke. I think I had this written down. One of the Dukes of Hell. Shows up as this old man who's riding a crocodile. It has a hawk on his fist, and he kind of appears into the frame. Would you have like Daniel or you don't know Gabriel very well, do you?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
I mean, Gabriel is just a dabbler. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right. He
just hasn't.
As far as you're concerned, he doesn't really know shit so far. So you summon up Agaris, and Agaris is one you've dealt with before. One of the nice things is he doesn't have a sort of sexier power set for like things he rules over for regular everyday people to go after, so they don't go after him as much. His powers and authorities tend to be make them to run that stand still, bringeth back runaways, teacheth all languages or tongues, power to destroy dignities both spiritual and temporal, and can cause earthquakes. These are the things that he's known for. You have an old book that was written by some sort of mystic in probably the 11th century, is your best guess. And what you're hoping to find a bit more about whatever weird scrawl thing he put it into, to see if you can get more information on it. And the Garrus is actually a good one.
To translate it then?
Yeah, he can essentially teach languages and tongues, and codes would sort of fall under that. So you've summoned him up, and you're in your laboratory with the pentagram on the floor. You put all the stuff in there, sort of that you need for Agaris in particular. I'm assuming you probably have a permanent pentagram made into the floor that you can then chalk onto the various symbols or whatever stuff that you need. The TV acts as essentially like a mirror for him to appear into.
We TiVo him every time he comes.
And Agaris sort of just appears on the television in front of you, kind of looks around, and he's almost aware of the rectangle that he's in. Looks out at you.
Hello again.
Called. Oh, it's you.
Yes. Well, duty calls. There are expenditures to be managed and taken care of. We have to present something to get more grants.
Oh, by all means, let me help you with your grants.
Oh, how kind of you. So we were talking about adjectives and how they get modeled depending on both the beginning and the ending of the sentence.
Yes, but you... No, you're calling me for the wrong thing.
Oh? I thought we were scheduled for this lecture.
Yes, I can show you what you need, but you are connected to something more. looks around for a moment. You're going to be in an interesting location soon. Interesting place. There's someone running.
The lab?
No, not the lab. There are people running away. They will find you or be found by you. Tell me.
And these... Yeah.
You know Daniel?
Yeah.
Daniel...
Actually, yeah, I do.
Daniel Frisky?
Yeah.
He is your key to understanding the power.
What power? Daniel? I mean...
How these things work. However, Daniel's looking for someone right now.
Do you know who he's looking for or how he can find him?
I believe he'll find him in time. However, things are coming to a head soon from various places. Your book, put it before me.
There you go.
Kind of turn the page. Turn the page. You kind of flip through it.
Yep.
I need someone with a bit more knowledge than you to go into this. This for you is a bit dangerous.
Oh. I assure you, I've read all of the tomes that have been mandatory by the Bureau of Magical Research.
You're going to find that the Druids didn't leave a lot of writings behind. This is one of them. Do you know a Druid?
Druids?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I will talk to one of them. Your friend, the Storm Chaser, knows.
All right. And what should I ask him? Who are these people running, and how can I help them?
Kind of smiles at you for a moment. He goes, "You know what you want to ask him." But to get to that point, I might ask him about where you can find the Druid. Someone who might know what these mean, because I can describe it to you. But it would be better if someone showed you.
All right. I can do that. I just have to call Daniel. Yeah. That's no problem at all. Yep. Just gonna call him.
At that point, you see him kind of, as he starts to almost fade a bit, he splits almost at the screen has kind of gone double, and I believe I'm being summoned by a teenager.
Well, go give him hell.
Yeah. And then he sort of fades out. Okay, Gabriel.
Yes.
You and Joe are, you guys like sit around, drink, talk about magic stuff, or just like what is the essence of your bromance?
Sorry. They've just been friends for forever, like childhood friends.
Yes, I guess.
Okay. Just real quick. Okay. You're hanging out with Joe at your place when
Have you got nachos?
do you have nachos?
Of course, we have nachos.
Like, yeah, hanging out at your house.
Of course. When Jacob arrives, rather,
Jacob or Joe?
well, Joe's there, but,
I'm there, yeah.
Jacob arrives,
Yeah.
a little out of breath.
he's Can I make a out of character?
Mhm.
So how are you going to be playing Jacob? I sort of imagined him as the quintessential aging hippie type who happens to have very subtle magic and not exactly a trickster, but likes to pretend he's a trickster mentor.
Mhm.
He's not terribly good at prevarication.
So basically, more confusing than enlightening.
Yeah, he tries to play the trickster mentor, but he's kind of bad at lying. So when he tries to talk around something, he ends up making it obvious he's trying to avoid something.
Okay. Yeah, so he's this person who believes he's a lot deeper than he is. I'm assuming high on pot a good amount of the time.
Yeah,
Says things a stoner thinks is deep.
yeah. And if anybody needs anything, there's a whole garden of various consciousness expanders, magical and mundane, throughout the entire grounds around the house.
Psst. That's secretly why Gabriel hangs out with him.
Yeah. So Jacob shows up. He's just like slams the door, and it's just like
I hand him a beer.
you've
No,
ordered-
mate, that was mine. I was just saying, could you hold it from me while I get my controller done?
Joe, sorry, man, but you know, like the beer you give is gonna come back to you tenfold, man. So
That's what you said about the $20 you owe me.
hey, man, it's like destiny and magic wait on no single person, man. Like you just have to wait. That $200 is coming to you soon.
Daniel, why are we friends with this guy?
Because he's a hilarious old man.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, so like my house was someone dropped by today. You know, Vinny Valentine. That's not good.
Yeah, I've heard about that guy. Daniela told me to stay away from him.
Yeah, he's man, he's not cool with people like us, man. He like, oh shit. Do you have a bowl?
Wait, what about people like us? It doesn't like Asian people?
I'm not. Oh, Sideshow, I forget you're not like, yo, man.
I'm not like
Well,
what?
I know, like Daniel and me and my boy, we're magic, man. We're tied into something big and huge and powerful. And I don't expect you to understand that, like from where we're from, but like, it's dangerous, man. This guy's into shit. He's into shit.
Hey! I know about magic and stuff. Like, totally. I'm cool too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. 'Cause you know what? You got book knowledge, man. Book knowledge. That's like a step removed from what we got. But you, man, you fucking get it. You read your Castaneda?
I got my what?
You read your Castaneda?
My cast. Yes, actually, I have. Actually,
Yeah, man. That's right.
Sorry,
Stop
pronounce that
off.
so weirdly.
Man, you know that shit, man. So you know you understand. Where's that bowl at?
I look around the table, the room. I'm like, where is the bowl?
I don't know, probably in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll get it. Guy goes in. He's like, yeah, man. So this guy, like, I don't think he's looking so much for me, man, but like, man, I think he's looking for you and for my boy. Oh.
Why would he be looking
Where's
for
your
me?
bowl at?
Next to the nachos, and if you could grab those too, that'd be awesome.
Oh, cool. Why you keep your bowl in the fridge, man? Comes in with like the nachos, sort of sets him down.
Sweet. I start munching. Yeah, man, we'll play Smash Bros. You want in?
Oh, 64 or is this Wii U?
Yeah, Wii U. 64's old, man. Melee's dead.
Hey, man, it's classics. Don't you fuck with the classics, man.
Yeah, old man. Sorry, some of us aren't magic enough to win at Smash Bros. At what's called Wii U. I have to use the Melee version.
right in the face. I don't need to fucking use magic to beat you.
Oh, come at me, bro. Come at me.
Oh, come man.
Oh, you are so down.
I'm gonna take Shamus and whoop your ass.
I'm not sure how much a booklet is going to be on me beating the shit out of you with Moth. Let's go. I never stop playing.
So Jasmine, you are with Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman. I'm Bill Pullman.
Yes, give him a shower.
I watched an interview with him and Craig Ferguson today for sort of shits and giggles. And he was just like, Jasmine.
Yes.
Listen, I need you to do something for me. There's a lab who I think is on to something. They've got some interesting stuff. I've been talking to some of the people they've been working with. I think just see if you can go there and figure out something about I need to know more about the druids.
Do I look like your personal assistant?
Now listen. Yeah, honey. Takes you by the hand, goes sit you down, and is like, listen. I'm Bill Pullman. If I go in there, there's gonna be paparazzi. I will say this: there's never been paparazzi. There's like people will yell, "Hey, Independence Day!" and take a picture on occasion. He's like, if I show up, it's a big deal, but it needs to be kind of low key. And I know that they're doing some interesting work, and I'm really trying to find out more about it. And I don't want to necessarily use my star power, so I don't know if you'd be able to help and see if maybe they'd be willing to, talk with me a little bit about it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will do that for you if you level with me about why you're so interested in my friend Alice.
Babe.
I catch you looking at her.
You know that I've got deadass. Oh, I'm just trying to check. Did we ever actually stat out Bill Pullman?
Yeah.
We had to. He was a character last time.
I don't know if it was statted.
Oh no, there he is. He's in the. Oh, here we go. Baby. Listen. And I'm gonna have him roll.
By the time this campaign is over, I will hate Bill Pullman.
You fucking love Bill Pullman because that's how it is.
Yeah, you can't shut up about him.
Listen, oh shit!
Say his name constantly.
Yeah, if everybody wants to use granted, you can't take down the trouble pool by more than that, but that's still an 11. He goes, listen, baby. You know that I've been doing research for some roles. I'm trying to make magic more of a thing, and there's a no Independence Day they're talking about. And Will Smith is really interested in trying to make this Scientology stuff work on screen in some sort of a magical way. And I was trying to talk to them and find out about it, but if I go down and talk to normal people, you know how it gets.
You know they're actually making a second Independence Day movie?
That because I watched a fucking interview today with him and Craig Ferguson. So yes, I'm aware of that.
Good.
How many plot points do we start off with if we got one of the middle rolls?
It's 3 of the middle rolls, 2 if you got the lowest, and 4 if you got the highest.
Right. Okay.
All right. So let me. That didn't sound like an answer, dear. That sounded like a deflection.
Okay. He will in this case give in. He's like, and if you want to roll again to see what stress you put on him.
That's the high die again?
No, just re-roll what you rolled before.
Oh.
Yeah, then whatever the high die is there.
Alright.
Because he's trying to blow you off so he can just get what he wants without having to explain a whole lot.
Don't take a shit.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a D10. What would you like that in? What type of stress?
Insecure, I think
Okay.
is what I want.
Just
Like, I don't know. I don't understand why you don't think you can just handle that yourself. Like, you should. If you really want to know about this stuff, you need to get your hands, dirty.
Look, fine. You want to know? Alice is not like the rest of the other people. The magic they've got, like, you are tied into something very different than she's tied into. The other magic I've learned about Alice is something very different. And I'm thinking about using. I've got a script I'm looking at. I'm thinking about using it, and I just want to know what makes her sort of power tick.
Now, see, that wasn't so hard. I will go find this out for you.
Okay, thanks. It's my process. You know how it is.
Oh, I know all about your process.
Hannibal called. I might be on it this season.
Yeah, you said that about Breaking Bad a couple years ago too.
Yeah, I was so close.
Well, good luck, okay?
Could have been Gus Fring. Should have been Gus Fring. So, do you go down to the lab, Jasmine?
The lab.
Well, he can't give you the address for this. He's trying to. He wants to start getting an introduction or find out how their stuff works or what they're doing. And he gives you gives you information that is Stephanie and Samantha's lab.
Okay, sure, I can do that.
Okay, so I will say, Stephanie, as you finish up talking with Agaris, there is someone sort of let into your lab, and one of the secretaries is like, "This is a Miss Jasmine Frost."
Ah. Hello.
Yes, I was told to speak with you in regards to some of the research you've been doing.
Oh.
I have a friend who is very interested. Oh, that's not important. What is important is that you're getting noticed by a lot of high-reaching people, we'll say.
That's good to hear, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Like big wigs in Hollywood and stuff like that.
Oh,
I kind of like lower my sunglasses. This could be a deal.
Hollywood, yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to let me know how you're doing and kind of give me the inner workings. I heard something about druidic magic.
Druidic magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, we are trying to decipher some of the tomes that have been discovered over the years, and that's what we're doing. And we're doing fine. As he kind of takes a whiteboard and kind of leans it away so the contents isn't as visible, and kind of closes the book that she had on the pedestal in front of the lab TV, kind of takes it and puts it onto one of her arms. Strokes her beard.
Not being very open here with your information.
She strokes her beard.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
All a part of the summoning, of course.
Well,
you can read the reports when they're finished. I mean, we're in the middle of a process and revealing what we have before we have concrete proof and assessment would be folly.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab dice. Hold on. Michael, can I use Bill's relationship because he's the one that made me do this stupid thing?
Yes.
Bill. Not go pick up eggs. It's, hey, go find out about druid magic. Would you do that for me?
You know when you dated a movie star? I'm a solid B plus lister.
B+.
Like my name doesn't work, but if you say Independence Day, they know who you're talking about.
All right, so I'm using power because this is all about the power in either the relationship or what they have and I want. It's Bill, and I'm being pretty cold about this, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's gross.
I'll take that.
13.
Take a plot point.
All right, I think I earned it. It's like, you know, I want to level with you. It's not. Well, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. My name is Jasmine Frost, and
Well, I would say that
I have a lot of. We know each other a little bit. Is that what you're saying, Michael?
Mhm.
I've heard of you.
Mhm. I have heard of you as well. And let's just say that I have a lot of friends at the university. So if you want to keep doing this little thing, I can make that happen. But you better play ball. And you better play ball now.
You gonna take that crap from her?
Hell no.
That's right.
I'm a military brat. I know how to take care of bullies.
you never fuck with the military. I'm a military brat.
Yeah.
I never used that before.
And she's on my turf now.
Take a plot point. Or take 2 plot points, actually.
Yeah! I'm going
no.
up to 7 again.
That damn trouble pool is going to be at 57 again.
I'm gonna use it more this time.
God, I hate you so much. You are literally just the worst. You are just the worst die roller. There's nothing. I'm sorry. Just stop. Just stop trying to roll dice.
Look, I may be a bad dice typer, but not necessarily a bad dice roller. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn, so I have 5. I'm spending a point to take in my 4 as well. So I'm adding a die to a 14.
Okay.
Well, look here, Miss Justine. I don't like you just waltzing in here into my lab and threatening me like that. I've heard of you from a reliable source, and I don't like what I hear. So I have no inclination of making your day any easier than it has to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have real work to do.
Okay, so now I get a reaction.
Yeah. So basically, like
Okay.
the action total. So essentially the reaction total was 14. So she beat you there, but then you get to do a reaction roll.
Okay, so what do I roll for reaction? Whatever my dice pool is?
Yeah, or sort of however you want to have the dice pool as you respond.
All right.
So basically, it's like someone sets the stakes. That person either beats the stakes or fails to beat them. If they fail to beat them, the contest is over. Or if they beat them, you now have a chance to try again.
What are the stakes exactly? Because depending on what Jasmine wants here, Steph could just give her what she wants but not what she expected, like answering sarcastically and telling her exactly what she asked for but not giving her any information.
Yeah, true. What is it you're wanting to get from her specifically?
Bill wanted to know what her research was about, basically.
Yeah.
So I want access to her latest draft, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. The research data.
Yeah. So, like the preliminary, not
Findings.
doctorate, but findings. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
All right.
You ain't getting it that easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it though. Hold on.
Yeah, you probably will. But I'll get more points.
This is true. All right. So, sorry. This whole dice gathering thing is not as fast for me.
Well, Tim, if you want to take a moment while you figure that out, I'll
Okay.
skip over here real quick.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So, Daniel,
Yes.
you're at the theater. Or
Sure.
home?
Why not?
Okay.
Where do you need me to be?
Okay. So we'll say you're at home at this point.
Alright.
A knock comes at your door. When you open it up, Vinny Valentine is standing in your hallway.
He's standing at the door?
Yeah, and he's coming. He's shut up. He's got his hands up. I'm not here to fight.
He's lying. Kill him.
You see under his trench coat, he's got his standard sort of like the weapons and such that he uses. Vinny is, for the most part, there's a shield that he uses that is semi-mystical in origin, but the rest of it is just he's been very, very highly trained. It's been out by the Malus Maleficarium, generally to destroy witches. And witches right now includes a whole lot of people.
Mm-hmm. So, you're back. You're certainly not invited in, but if you just want to talk, why don't we go talk on the porch? And I step out and close the door behind me.
Okay. Takes out a cigarette, lights it, offers you one.
The breeze shifts slightly, so all of his cigarette smoke is blowing back in his face.
And he kind of just turns a bit. It's not your fault you are what you are. What I'm looking for is your father.
Huh. How about that?
Listen, you... Fuck. Throws away the cigarette. Did you want to be a freak?
And now you're insulting me. Boy, you sure just... You're bad at this, you know?
So this is what you wanted. To be this.
It's amazing. I can fly, I can feel the sea through me. It's not what I asked for, but damn, it's a lot of fun.
I'm sure it is.
Do you
Fortunately for
enjoy being a, you know,
witch hunter,
bigoted, bumbling asshole?
Lord says that those shall not be. You shall not have. I don't remember the actual fucking wording right now, but essentially, like for those who are not yoked the same as you, you will not sort of traffic with. Essentially, like you are yoked with the Lord. If those others are, they should be equally yoked. Because so he says that, but with the actual scripture.
Right. Well, the next time Jehovah comes down here to be yoked, I'll talk with him. But never seen him. I've seen Storms Upon Sea Cliffs. I've seen Jack Frost. I've seen Nayula Cojito. No Yahweh, though. Curious.
Yahweh does not speak to people like you.
His loss. I'm damn charming.
Kind of this point kind of gets like this is it's starting to piss him off. It's in your face. It's like, tell me where your father is, or you help deliver him to me. Then I can take all of the damage he's done away from you. So, your choice right now. Help me, or you and I are going to have some difficulties. Got 12.
All right. Oh, we're actually rolling now. All right.
Mhm.
So let's see. He wants the stakes are. Tell me
Yeah.
where your father is.
Yeah, he wants father. And the thing is, with Smallville, you never like you can give in and like okay, I'll tell you what it is, but you can also get like if you're
Right,
stressed out, you don't have to tell them. You don't have to give them what they want. It just means
Right. I
even
could give in and tell him where I think that I don't know where my father is, but I want to make things difficult for him, so I'm going to pick up dice anyway.
okay. So figure out your total real quick. We'll pop right back real quick to Jasmine and Jasmine's with Stephanie.
Sounds good.
Okay, Stephanie is beaten, or Jasmine's beaten your roll, Stephanie.
Yes, he has. But Stephanie is not going to take that. She is going to continue on digging her own grave. So it was, let's see.
Read this for you.
So the discussion turned to do you know who Lawrence Smith is? You probably don't. He's the director of finance at Seattle University. We have tea I have tea with his wife every second Sunday. Yeah. Listen, like I said, I'm not lying when I said I could just shut this down. Or at least you're funding from the university, that is. I mean, and this is where this lab is, so I can't imagine you're going to be digging up anything around here unless we work together.
Okay.
You take another plot point.
I am.
I'll just leave that until we come back to my scene.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to add a D10 to the trouble pool and re-roll 2 of the dice in my pool. I'm re-rolling the D10 and 1d8.
Oh, that does what to trouble?
You get a D10.
He's not even rolling and adding trouble.
Oh yeah, I lose 1 plot point for adding my what's it called? Daring to my roll earlier. Let's see, 5, 6. What happens if it's equal?
I'll just double check with ties. Notes.
No one's this time. It's strange.
Yeah, the reactor result has to be greater than the acting result. You switch places. The existing react. So basically, you have to be greater than the acting result. So you equaled it.
I equaled it. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, she wins. She wins that particular contest. In that point, you can take stress. I don't remember if you can actually. Yes, basically, until someone either gives, if he wants to give in after that point, it can cost you a plot point if you want to give in at this point, or you can get stress inflicted on you.
Then I take stress.
Okay. So, Jasmine, you will inflict stress.
Okay.
Plot points all over the screen.
Okay, your highest is a D10, so you give her a D10 and what?
I gotta look at the thing again. Leo, do you see her more angry?
Yeah.
Okay. It was either going angry or insecure.
Okay. I get
But
angry.
if you want angry, that's fine.
Well, you'll just have to call whoever you wish to call. I'm not prepared to release any of our findings since they are too early in the procedure.
Oh, you are so cute, sweetie. All right, I'll tell you what. I will do what I have to do, and when your little program is shut down, you can just look yourself in the mirror and know that you're the one that did it. And I walk away.
Okay. Walk away there. We go back to Vinny, and what did you have?
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, so how'd you do? You equaled it, or?
Yeah, I tied it, and I also got a 1 on my D6. And
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're going to put that in the trouble pool.
Yeah, I already put that in the trouble pool.
All right, I will draw another plot point then.
Okay.
Draw, damn it.
Okay, so if you equal, that means you did not beat it, so that Vinny would win that one.
Dang
So
it. Sorry.
you gonna give in or take stress?
I have to, hang on. Plot points are giving me difficulty.
I can just.
Alright, so I have to beat it. I can't just tie.
Yeah, tying doesn't work. You have to beat it, otherwise the action wins.
Alright,
Spend all the plot points.
Spend every plot point.
yeah,
Yep.
I've got him here just burning a hole in my pocket. So I'm going to spend 1 and add in this to beat the total.
Okay.
That reminds me to actually
so
go
in
into
response to
the book open.
Yeah, I would say sometimes remember it can be useful to take stress, particularly for like growth pool stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, maybe you're right.
It's up to you, but it's one of those things where like stress can be used. I mean, to advance, getting yourself in a position. This is a game where winning is not always the best thing. Like it's more interesting sometimes when you don't, particularly early on. Because giving in doesn't mean you give them what they want. It just means you take some stress.
Yeah. So I'll take stress here. Alright. Look, Vinny. We've been having difficulty since you showed your ugly ass. And I tell you, the only reason you're not ragdolling down the street right now is because you came here with your hands up, and I, at least, have a sense of decorum.
He sort of
Now
leans
get
in.
the fuck off my porch.
He leans in at that point. That'll be a D10. We'll go afraid. He leans in at that point. If you're as cool being what you are as you seem to be, you're going to be next on my list. Unfortunately, I'm here for something a little more specific. Tell your pa I'm looking for him. I'm sure I'll see you shortly. So you go take a D10 afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for Jacob and Gabriel, no, for the fourth time in a row.
Yes,
Jacob
the other
has
guy
lost.
in the goddamn room. Thanks for forgetting, homie.
Jacob has lost Smash Brothers. Man, it's the fucking controller, man.
Okay, I'm like, this is my face. Dude, maybe Ike just isn't your hero. I'm just saying.
I'm used to the 64. I don't have a Wii U.
Well, maybe you shouldn't play old games all the time and try and move up with the times. I mean, aren't agents supposed to be good at this kind of stuff? I don't know what you're doing.
Turns around and looks over at, you call him Asian?
Yeah.
He goes, Not fucking. I'm assuming they're Native American, right, Eric?
Hmm?
He's Native American, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not fucking Asian, man. I'm a
no.
native. Like, what? Do you have a tribe? You're
No, not really.
Okay.
Let's see what's up there. Salish,
native.
maybe?
What?
Salish or Yakima?
I mean, Yakima, man. Yakima. I know it sounds Asian.
Aren't you
Not
all
fucking
Indian?
What?
Aren't you all Indian? I mean, you're Indian. They're kind of Indian. That's almost Asian, right?
Gabriel looks over at you. He's like, man, I don't want to kick your friend's ass. But
I love him, man.
like that's not cool.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I was just making a joke. I promise. I'm sorry. I take it back. I'll tell you what. I'll let you have a 2-point stock lead in the next match before I kick your ass.
Yeah. Oh, but you, Gabriel. That dude, man, he's here.
What does he want?
I don't know, man. But he came by my place, and I got out of there before he found me. But shit, man. He's the real deal. Passes it over.
I'm
I
pretty
take
sure
it
he's
before
nothing I can't handle.
Gabriel does.
So what? Yeah, man, he's the real thing, man. You gotta watch your shit with him.
I'm pretty sure he's nothing I can't handle.
No, man, I don't think you get it, man. This is like, he's a real no shit witch hunter. Like, he knows how to deal with people like us, and that shit's scary.
Witch hunt? Those, like, that's a real thing that people do?
Yeah, man, it didn't used to be. Well, it used to be a long time ago, but man, Magic's back in. You know what? Not everybody's cool with that. Some people are really uncool with it. So, man, we gotta be, like, on our shit.
Fuck.
On our shit.
Oh, question from the person who doesn't have the shit to be real with. Why would he be going after you?
Kind of looks over at Gabriel's like, man, he doesn't get it, man. You know, people are gonna hate people who are different. Like, we got powers, and so we tie into nature and the fucking world.
Right.
The fucking world. I was like, Daniel, do you get a hold of your father at all, or what is your next after he leaves? What do you do?
Probably I stew for a while and then I go out somewhere else to relax, either theater or down to the sea cliff.
Okay.
Oh, why isn't that on my character sheet? That was in the first steps. Should be.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because, but man, we got to do something about this guy, man.
I mean, what can we do?
Can I watch?
Man, do this dude have a gun or something?
I could get a gun. I could be cool.
I can teach him how to shoot.
I don't need a gun. I'm a perfectly innocent, normal person. I'll just do what I always do. I'll just hide behind a dumpster. It'll be fine.
Whatever, man. I don't think he knows if we're here, though, so I think we're safe for a bit. You cool with me crashing here for a while?
Sure, man, whatever.
Cool.
Alright, guys. I think I might be high, but let me just deduct this. There's a guy who's a witch hunter who's after you. So you've gone to the other person he's after, and you're going to sleep over at his house because you don't think he knows where he is, but he knows where you are, so you can't go to your house to sleep at your place.
Yeah, man.
Actually, no, I have no problem with this. Carry on.
Yeah, man. It's logic. Fucking
Yeah,
logic.
it's okay.
Okay, Stephanie,
Yes.
what do you do next?
I'm calling Daniel.
Okay. And Jasmine, what are you doing next?
Dancing.
I am. I'm confirming my tea appointment on Sunday with Lawrence Smith's wife. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that in a moment.
And
Go
texting Billy's out of luck.
Okay. I'm going to take a piss real quick. We'll get right back to Daniel and Stephanie, that call. Just a sec.
Sounds like a good time for a 2-minute break.
I am probably going to pass out fairly soon. It's super late for me at the moment.
Yep.
But I'll try not to. I'm doing the best I can. Give me a break. I'll be back.
And I'm going to get some water.
Alrighty.
I'm muted. Never mind. So Gabriel, are you guys just sitting around playing games and chilling, or are you doing anything?
I think I'm probably gonna like text Daniela and ask her for more information about the guy. Other than that, yeah, it's kind of chill, get high, play video games, order pizza, eat.
Okay. Yeah, and Daniela, I'll check hers. So is that one where Daniela
Daniel.
knows more about that? I was looking at her connections real quick. Oh, the Coven leader?
Yeah.
You kind of get a thing back. She's like, heard of him, but like for the most part, like they haven't had to worry too much about him, and you'll know that part of that's probably he's looking for the heavy hitters, and there's plenty of people sort of in the Coven who are not. There are some. Is Daniela on your guys' level, or is she a ways below?
In terms of power, she's probably about the same or a little bit higher than Gabriel.
Okay, so yeah, it's one of those things where she is far and away kind of below where, say, you're at. Or, I'm sorry. Most of the people that are sort of in the Coven are essentially meddlers. There's a few of you with some power. She's heard of him working other places, but not around here, and like she's a little concerned if he's shown up here in Seattle. But she's going to put out some feelers, see what she can find out.
Okay.
Okay, then we had...
There's nothing for me to worry about.
Okay, and we have Stephanie getting a hold of Daniel.
Yes.
That's plan. Daniel?
I'm here. What's up?
Hey, it's Stephanie. Look, I just got a visit from Justine, the ice queen herself, and she's gonna.
Oh God.
Yeah. she threatened to throw a wrench into my whole research project, and since I'm not really happy about that, I might have said a few things and not given her what she wanted, but
You told her what she could do
Who
with her
cares?
threats. Hope.
well, her threats were pretty real, and she's going to shut down the program, she says. So I need you to help me translate this text pronto so I can have some kind of defense when she tries to go above my head.
Trent.
Look, I need a druid.
I'm not a linguist. I'm a passable electrical engineer. I couldn't even get a computer to translate it for you.
Look, is it your crazy father or cousin who is being hunted right now?
Is this out of character or in character?
Yeah, out of character. Which
Out
one
of
is it?
character? It's my dad.
Your dad, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look, your dad is always getting drunk and spouting that he can do magic and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
that he knows people and all sorts of
He can and he does. You've been to
magical
summer
guys.
solstice parties. That's not all natural.
Yeah, I know. Look, I've been researching this stuff. Anyway, the demon said I had to find a druid to translate this. There were some people hiding out and fleeing. Things were getting to a head. Anyway, where are you? I'm coming to you right now. I'm getting on the bike. So
I'm at Maris Point. Do you remember where Bathtub Rock is? South of that, and then up near the tree line on the top of the cliffs.
Okay, got it. I'll see you in 5.
You're heading there?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Jasmine, you get a phone
Yes.
call.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, this is Jasmine.
Who am I speaking to?
My name is Vinny Valentine. Bill gave me your number.
Damn, Bill Bowman.
Bill Pullman is the worst.
Yeah, like that's
Pullman!
all I use on speed dial.
God, Bill Pullman. All right. Okay. Okay, Vinny. Yeah, this is Jasmine.
Bill tells me you're some pretty powerful magical muscle. Tied in with a fae. But she's probably not supposed to tell people.
I know some things, Vinny. Let's just leave it at that. Get to the point.
I'm doing Bill a favor, and right now I think I can use a little bit of backup. Make sure nobody gets hurt. I can pay you 3,000 if things go well.
Do I, out of character, have I heard of this guy before?
You may have met, like, Bill's got a weird mix of friends, and he'll talk about some of these.
Shady friends? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one that, when you sort of think about it, you think you mentioned Vinny a time or two, like, he's constantly talking to people about, like, some sort of, essentially, magical archaeology. He's taken a very big interest in the various types of magic that are out there, including this newer type, which seems to have come back into the world recently, the Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
And Vinny sounds like he was like you remember the Valentine? This is a weird name. That he was one of the contractors that Bill has used on occasion to get information. Essentially, a magical archaeologist, and sometimes to get information, they've got to go to some rough places.
Well, listen, Mr. Valentine. My sweetie Bill is already on my shit list today, so I don't foresee myself helping you.
It'd be good if you did, Jasmine, because right now I'm trying to make sure people don't get hurt. And to get the information I need, people could get hurt. If it's just me, I think there's going to be problems. If I have someone else to back me up, Bill will vouch for me, but I'd like to get out of this town without any bloodshed.
Okay, so suppose I care enough to hear what you got to say. What are you trying to do?
We have a... would sorcerer be the right word, Daniel? For your father? Or shaman?
Sure.
So, we have a sorcerer that put a demon into his kid.
That's
try
pretty.
to get-
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah. What we're trying to do is get enough from him that we can actually get the thing out and make the kid normal again.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing.
Parentheses, not saying the kid was well over legal age. And pretty cool with it. Yeah, so, like I said, if I can get this guy to go with me, I think it'll be fine, but he's with some friends who don't necessarily know what he did. I don't think they're going to want to stick around for me to explain it.
Okay. That seems like a. Yeah. I'm in.
I got 3,000 for you if it all goes smoothly. If not, I got probably more money. I'm hoping it won't go poorly though. So meet me at, and he gives you an address.
About the money. I think. I'll tell you what. Why don't you cut that in half and you'll owe me one.
Okay.
Done.
Done and done.
All
Okay,
right.
can I give you a place?
To the address.
Okay, so you head over.
I've had it with your stuff.
You head over there. Then we have Daniel and Stephanie meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Room. There you are.
Here I am.
Look, so I summoned this demon. A few.
Is this part of your schoolwork, or is this a demon got loose and I need your help?
No. He was in the TV the whole time.
All right.
I don't know about the kid that was summoning him afterwards, but I mean, he asked for it.
All right.
He'll have to take care of himself in that one. But he told me I need to find a druid to translate this text, and there was something brewing, something gonna happen, and I was somehow involved, and this place, probably the city, was going to be a hotbed for something.
Druids aren't known for writing things down.
But the
my dad or
symbols
I might know somebody. I mean, I think we do know somebody. I'm not sure how cooperative they'll be, but I'll kick it up the chain for you.
Yeah, aren't druids like the keepers of knowledge and all that stuff, or
You'd have to ask one of them. The
or
Romans,
is that just Gandalf?
I don't know, the Romans and the Christians did their best to make sure there weren't any left around to ask. So, but I'll kick it up the chain. What is it? What is it you're working on? This book of yours.
Oh, it's just some magical texts. We haven't really translated that much of it, so we're not sure if it's ingredients for a potion or some kind of epic cookout.
I will say from an OOC thing, you do know it seems to be talking more about a meta-magical text, which was rare at the time. A lot of it just talked about more of what they did. This seems to be delving into sort of what the underpinnings are. I mean, just the little bits you guys have been able to translate and find out, which right now is because it's a mix of ancient actual languages and some sort of weird script that the person used who wrote it.
It's like magic behind the magic kind of thing. It's like
a bit of
the-
meta magic,
the
sort of
core.
like these are how things used to work or how they saw it, which could be very valuable in trying to understand, particularly from a time where they didn't necessarily have the types of things that might distract us. So where it was just magic was its own thing, and they were trying to understand it on its own level, where you guys have got hundreds of like thousands of years of like this doesn't work. Why is it working?
Okay. This is exactly what Thomas would be able to translate and probably use. Okay. What he
Alright.
said.
Great.
So, where's your dad anyway? He mustn't.
Man,
He
I
might
don't
be-
know
he might know
anymore.
something.
He just wanders out of the house, and most of the time he wanders back in. And God, there's this ass. Have I bitched to you about Valentine before? I'm sure I have.
No.
He's the asshole that's going on about the Malleus Maleficarum as though it's anything other than a sexist diatribe from the 1400s. And seriously, have you read that shit? The other German, there were other witch hunters in Germany that were looking at Kimmler like, oh God, it's him again.
If you ever actually get a chance, the twisted logic in the Malus Maleficarium is kind of impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It basically comes down to, why would God allow all this evil to happen? You're like, that's a good question. You're a heretic if you think about it. Well, fuck.
Yeah. Well, he can't be more of an asshole than that damn Jasmine Frost is. I mean, she just waltzes into my lab like she owns the place, demands everything I have, everything I've been working my butt off to find out, just because of some people in Hollywood want to know what's happening, blue, and make some kind of stupid elf movie again. I mean, come on.
The Fae are like that. She's one of the most human-like of them, but she'll still demand everything she can just to see if she can get away with it. It's
total ice cream.
They're all like that. You gotta give them as little as possible, because otherwise they will take everything you will give them.
Yeah. Well, I have until Sunday to finish up some kind of breakthrough that can overshadow whatever Miss Ice Bitch can whisper into the ear of the people with the money.
Delivery from Miss Ice Bitch.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God! I know you weren't even called today, but did you see the theater? There's like scorch marks on the stage. This isn't even related to all this magical stuff. There's just some asshole did something to my stage and got to be swept up and repainted, and oh, it's terrible. Fit was just, you know him, big guy, charming, quiet. Oh, he was just pacing back and forth, trying to sweep, trying to clean it, and then the goddamn actors come in and do their song and dance before I even get all the lights. Oh my God. It was. It's nice to have something mundane to bitch about beyond all this magical stuff, but seriously.
Yeah. I hear you.
So, good luck when you come in next. We're
there.
A couple days back.
Yeah. Well, wasn't Thomas supposed to be there? I think Samantha mentioned it yesterday.
He was. He's not returning Fitz calls. He's not returning my calls. His stuff was everywhere, which is like what I would expect if some newbie got into his shop when he wasn't paying attention. But seriously, it's a mess, and he's better than this, and what the hell, man?
It'll be okay. Cheer up.
Yeah.
It'll sort things. It'll get sorted out. I mean, Thomas will show up and do his thing and make the sets look even better than before or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll get through this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is strange that Thomas has just disappeared like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About recoveries,
Uh-huh.
does this constitute like a recovery? Like I'm venting about miss
If you
ice bits
if
and
you guys want to make your rolls for that um, for him to try to help you vent that, why don't you guys figure like there is a if you want to just double check it real quick.
what would this? What's this procedure? I mean,
Yeah, the
I
procedure for
roll
that.
my connection to him, and
Yes, if you look at the stress relief, pop it up right now. Take a look at
Thank
that. If you want to figure out your pools for that, what we'll do is we'll
Okay.
pop over to Jasmine real quick.
mm-hmm.
So Jasmine, you meet with Vinny?
Yeah.
You meet with Vinny, and he had just finished up. As you show up, he is sort of the place where you met him. He has his motorcycle sort of sitting by there, and he is with his foot. Basically, like there was a pentagram and such that he had sort of put into the dirt in there, and he's right now getting it all kind of out. And he's returned, and he's like, I think I found where they're at. Are you good to go? I think we got one other person there with some abilities. We should be fine.
This isn't going to be a fight. This is just going to be a discussion, probably.
This should
right?
just be a discussion. If I'm there by myself, it might go badly. If there's two of us there, I think it might go a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay. You come with me. So he gets on his bike, and you kind of follow him. How well do you know Gabriel? I mean, you used to date Joe.
That's a good question.
Would you know where Gabriel lives?
Who?
Would Jasmine know where Gabriel lives?
Who is Joe?
Probably.
Lloyd's Joe.
So you're rolling against my stress.
Which Joe are we talking about? Joe Wheeler?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Surprise!
That explains why I have such a low number for him.
As I recall, Joe's is a lot higher for you.
I probably know generally where he lives. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you guys are going, at the point where it's sort of like I've been in this part of town, and he pulls up in front of Gabriel's house. And you're like, Gabriel, you in a house or an apartment?
Probably a house.
Okay. You pull up in front of Gabriel's house, and he like heads up the steps. He's like, "You ready?"
Hold on a sec. Do I see Joe's like beat up crappy car up front?
Joe, I'm assuming you drove over.
My Chevy is not beat up. Okay, labor of love.
You absolutely do.
I don't like him, but I don't want him to get hurt. I sent him a text that says, "Get the hell out." One moment, I got a bill. Hold on. So it takes like 30 seconds, and then I'm like, so I buy him like a minute.
Okay.
And then I'll be ready to go.
Okay. So you guys are playing. Have you gone from?
Smash Bros.
That's a good
No.
idea. Just putting the actual die up there. You got them from like Smash Bros. To something else, or?
Yeah, we're playing Soul Calibur now.
Oh, wait. So Soul Calibur.
I mean,
He's playing the big dude with the armor. You can really kind of do some really cheap, easy shit with, like my old roommate in Jersey did.
The thing I remember about Soul Calibur is it's much more amenable to button mashing than other fighting games, so probably
I had a
do a lot
roommate.
of that.
I had a roommate in Jersey. This is one of those guys that when my friend was like, well, "Yes, I think so and so will live with us," and I thought he was talking about somebody else, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that guy's cool." And then I'm like, "Oh no, it's him." Fuck.
Oh.
But he used to play like some sort of he used to play GameCube games on God mode just to kill everything and be like, "Yeah." But he used to like break that out at parties or something. The like Soul Calibur. So got to the point I'm like, you're not allowed to play the character you can be cheap with drunk people who've never played before. You're being an asshole.
Being that guy.
Yeah, it's just being it was one of those things like I've never met someone like you. You're such a dick. We ended up kicking him out, which was not fun. So yeah, you guys are playing Soul Calibur, and Joe's like not Joe. Jacob's like being cheap and butt mashing the fuck. He learned like one thing that works pretty well when a knock comes at the door. Right now, who's playing? Jacob and who?
Jacob and Gabriel are playing. I'm probably answering a text message and going towards the door to answer it.
Yeah. Okay, I would say you open the door, and there's a man standing there, trench coat. You can kind of see what look like some bulky things underneath, and there's Jasmine, your ex, walking up the way.
And I'm going to close the door.
He goes,
And I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to say, hey, guys, hey, Jacob, guy looking for you. Kind of tall, bit of a trench coat, mean face. Maybe he has a bit of a hat, likes to wear long gloves, something like that. Hey, Jacob? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, I'm going, I'll see you guys later, right?
Yeah.
I look at Gabriel, I go, Gabriel, you owe me. I'm gonna open the door again, I'm gonna shut behind and be like, Jasmine? Is that you, girl?
do me a favor real quick. Daniel,
Yes.
what is a liminal key? I know it's a teleportation thing. What is that, like, the liminal key? That phrase, what's it supposed to mean?
It's a little key that changes when you're not looking at it, and it lets you step between transitory spaces, between mirrors, between shadows. If you're really good, you can go all the way to the horizon, but you have to go specifically to the horizon.
Okay.
You can go out at an abandoned train station and come in at another one. But you can't from one specific space to another specific space.
Okay, so it's essentially what's the word for it? Sympathetic teleportation.
Yes.
Like, so one place that's somehow tied to another place I know of, so I can just. Okay. Is this your own thing, or is this a family thing?
It's a family thing.
Okay.
It could very well slip out of my possession when I'm not using it and into Jacob's. I can see him doing something like that.
Yeah, or Jacob may have his own sort of liminal key things. I didn't realize it was an actual, like, physical key. You get a text. it goes, oh shit, I need you here now.
All right. So
Okay.
I can is there like a garage or a dark alley or something near the house?
Yep.
I'd imagine the dark alley is the first place I come to.
Okay, so we'll say you pop into the dark alley. So at this point, Jasmine, you see Joe pop out. Here's your ex.
Yeah, hey Joey.
Hey, Jasmine, girl, you are looking beautiful today. I can't believe you came. How'd you know I was here?
Well, it's a long story that we don't have time for. Listen, why don't you come outside, and we'll catch up.
No, that's a great idea. I'm just on my way out. Who's that guy? Is this your boyfriend?
No, he's a business associate.
Oh, all right. Well, why is your business associate up in my face like this?
You're a Native American in there named Jacob.
Vinny, calm down a sec.
Hey, man, I'm not talking. I'm talking to my girlfriend. Hold back, okay? Just hold back.
No, you're not.
Well, my ex-girlfriend, okay? I get it. Fine. Bad breakup. It was really awkward. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What's your name again?
Vinny.
Vinny, hey, nice to meet you. That coat looks fine on you. I can't believe how good you look in that. That's unbelievable. Anyhow, I mean, what brings you down? What brings you down to this neighborhood?
Kind of looks at you for a second. Looks over at Jasmine. Get him the fuck out of here.
Hey! I'm standing right here. I'm having a conversation.
I'll try to like sneak past and kind of like. Joey, come on. You don't want to be here.
No. Now hold up, okay? I mean, Jasmine. No, we are not going out. You can go with anyone you want. It's not my business. but I'm not gonna stand there and let some goddamn hipster wannabe who watched The Matrix way too much tell me what I can and cannot do. Okay, now, what business do you have come up to my friend's house, come up to the door and give me threats like, I mean, are you a cop? Do you have a badge?
We just want to talk to somebody that we think is here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfectly fine. I look at my watch and think, okay, they've had a minute.
Yeah, Gabriel, what are you? It's like Jacob has just gotten on the phone to somebody. He's like, man, I need you here quick. Gabriel, what are you doing while this is happening?
Gabriel's kind of. He looks over at Jacob and tells him to go out the back door, and Gabriel's gonna go out front and see what's going on.
Yeah, Jacob goes, no fucking problem, and just like rushes out the back and starts to haul ass. Wait, so you go out the front door?
I think I know where the. Do I possibly see him? Because I was thinking of sneaking in the back door while I heard them being occupied at the front.
Yeah, I'll say so. So Gabriel opens up the back door about the same time the front door, about the same time you're like in the backyard, and Jacob's like, and his hands like filled. There's like, fuck, man, fuck. He's fucking here, man. He's fucking here.
Yeah, he was at home too, asshole.
What?
Yeah, he should consider himself lucky I didn't kick him down the street. Telling me we're gonna have difficulties when we've been having difficulties since I saw him first time.
Wait, where he was where?
At our house.
Did you fucking call me or tell me?
The ward's held is no problem. It's not. How long have you been working on the house? It's not getting anywhere.
I don't care about the fucking house, man. If he's was he looking for me or was he like looking for you?
Yeah, he was looking for you. He fed me some shit about how I was how it was terrible and I was forced to host some demon and how terrible it must be for me. And
Hey, man, hey.
Guys, could you have this discussion not at the door?
It's not a fucking demon, first of all.
I know. It's not my argument. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, because you know what? You got power, man. You always did, but, like, you fucking tell me if a witch hunter's fucking after me, man. Your cell phone stopped working or something?
Hey, man, did your cell phone stop working? How often do you just wander out of the house and do shit without telling me?
Yeah, but you know what? If someone fucking comes to me and tells me that, like, they're looking for you, I'll fucking tell you.
Yeah, alright.
You know what? Your fucking mom can talk to you about this.
Oh, she'll love being dragged into this.
Fuck. I need to fucking go.
Yeah, listen, you want to take the hidden paths out of here?
I know the.
I'll take the long way home.
I know the hidden path, man, but you gotta. Shit, man. There's some shit going on here, man. Let's cut to the front real quick. Okay, so Gabriel.
Yep.
Okay, so he's sitting there. He's kind of looking over it. You've got Joe and Jasmine, and then Vinny. Kind of turns around and sees you. It's like, I'm looking for Jacob.
Jacob?
He's not here.
Who's Jacob, Gabriel? No one's told me nothing about a Jacob.
He's just one of my friends, Joe.
You're like the worst. You are the worst liar, Joey. Oh my god.
Then I kind of look over at Jasmine, like, what are you doing here, Ice Queen?
Listen, Tool. My associate here needs to talk to Jacob.
Well, he's gonna have to look elsewhere. Jacob ain't here.
It's not what I was told through a demonic friend of mine.
Oh, demons. That makes
sense. For trusting demons.
And to a degree, kind of because both of you know that there's a number of demons that can actually provide really good information. like, yeah, Stephanie as well is like completely aware of the fact that this
can provide good information. Doesn't mean they can't also just fuck with you.
True.
Yeah. Also, Joe has had his hand at demon summoning. He's not doing that again. He goes, well, since that was all sorted out, and he's not here, and you clearly aren't a cop, I think you should just leave. Nice speaking to you, Jasmine. It's been real. It's been good to catch up. I'm glad.
Let's pause here real quick. Remind me, Tim, what was the name you gave for the person you were going to talk to for Stephanie?
Lawrence Smith.
What's his wife you have tea with?
Yes. Yep.
What's her name?
Faye, I'll just say. I didn't have a name for her.
Okay, about this point, Stephanie, you get a phone call on your cell from Faye Smith.
Okay. What does it say?
Stephanie?
Yes?
Stephanie! This is Faye.
Nice to hear from you.
I understand you recently talked to a friend of mine, Jasmine.
We might have exchanged words.
Oh, she's wonderful. I think you should perhaps see yourself fit to working with her a bit more than you perhaps have been. There's a 1 there if someone wants to actually to take that away from the trouble pool.
Well,
I wouldn't want things to go poorly when my husband has to decide who's getting funding this upcoming year. There's so many projects they've been talking about.
oh well, I I tried to reason with her that the project wasn't clear to be viewed at the moment, but she demanded to see everything we had anyway. She got a bit flippant about it, and started throwing around names and threatening the project.
I do believe one of those names was mine.
Well, of course.
Listen, dear, I really believe that.
That Jasmine's a stupid cunt.
Wow.
Oh, actually, we did beat you on this one. I really think if you were to think it over a bit more, you'd realize that this is maybe a favor you should do for your own particular project.
Well, all right. I can give her I can give her a copy of what I have now.
Are you giving in, or are you trying to are you
Yes.
gonna roll again?
Giving in.
Okay, so at this point, since you already had that cost a dice to give in, or a
Plot point.
plot point to give in.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, once you roll dice, it costs a plot point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The other thing is you could take the stress if you wanted.
Oh, I'll try to take the stress. That sounds
Okay.
more.
Well, it won't matter. It'll be a D8. A D8. We'll go insecure stress here.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
You may want to reconsider. Here's her number. I'd contact her soon if I were you. Click. Back to the porch. Okay, so we are on the porch with everybody hanging out with tensions rising.
It's a glare off.
I'm looking at Jasmine and waving, and in my pocket, I'm trying to quietly like text her, but I'm trying not to make it obvious. And I'm staring daggers at this new tall handsome guy who's with my girl.
Gabriel's kind of glaring between the both of them, not sure which one he dislikes more.
Michael, did we hear the ruckus out around back, or no?
Probably not.
Okay.
They definitely. Well, I mean, they're aware that there's something going on out front.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be
Oh.
too much of a jump for you to think, hey, what if they're distracting you?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things. I mean, if you definitely could think like they're up there. If Jacob's supposed to be here, I'll say he told you that he talked to a demon about the fact that Jacob had run away to here.
Okay. I tell Vinny I'll go check. I'll go cover. I'll go cover the exits, and I just leave.
Okay.
Like I don't pay any attention to Gabriel. I'm just like whoop, 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 walking around the house.
Vinny pretty much ignores Joe and looks just straight at Gabriel. Like, I'm not here for you. I'm looking.
Hey, why don't you two catch up? I'm gonna see my girl. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna start moving away to follow Stephanie.
Jasmine.
Yes.
Jasmine, my bad.
I don't rightly care what you're here for. It's none of my concern.
Then you do good to give me Jacob.
I told you, he's not here.
Kind of reaches in and just sort of loosens out a couple of his blades. Goes, if I were you, I would consider it differently.
And if I were you, I'd go fuck myself.
Oh!
And roll his. He kind of loosens his blade, stares you down. Where is he at? And I'm assuming, Jasmine, are you going around behind it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm following, and I'm going, Jasmine, what the hell's going on?
I said, Joe, you jackass, what are you doing getting in the middle of this? Like, did you see that guy?
See,
And,
what the hell is he doing? I saw your text. I tried to leave, and next thing I know, what's going on?
Listen, all I know is he needs to talk to this guy. That's all he told me, and he wanted to make sure that nothing stupid happened.
What the guy?
And your
what,
musclehead doofus friend is about to get something stupid happening.
Hey, my musclehead doofus friend's my friend. Okay, he didn't abandon me in a time of need when I needed him the most. When he left me.
I didn't. Did I take out the noun friend out of that equation? No, I recognize that. Listen, yeah, you and him have a special thing. I know, it's wonderful. Look, you don't play on the same field, Joey.
I'm tired of people telling me I don't play on the same field. I could play on any field I goddamn want.
I just don't want you to see. Bad things can happen.
Well, look, it doesn't matter either way. He's gone now. He ran out the back while I was distracting you.
Well, we need to talk to this guy because this guy's an a-hole.
Yes, but he's still our friend, and I'm not about to give him up to you, okay?
At this point, I'm taking here, but if you just want to roll, whatever you want to roll.
Yeah, I'm betting a plot point to use my special effect from bear control to gain bear claws.
Bear claw! About this point, the two of them walk around back while I'm assuming Jacob and Daniel are still out there arguing.
Oh, are we still out there arguing? I thought he slipped into the Twilight Paths after we finished our conversation.
Are you sticking around, or are you taking off?
Yeah, I'm sticking around. I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna go stick my nose in what was happening either at the side of the house or at the front of the house eventually.
Okay.
I just didn't want to start talking when somebody else's scene was going on.
Okay. So yeah, I was saying like as he takes off, and then you see them sort of pop around the back. So we have you beat him there. So what do you do, Gabriel?
Gabriel's just kind of glaring at him, like, yeah, your little blades don't scare me. I strongly suggest you get off of my property.
Okay, so right in his face. So at this point, he kind of looks like right up in your face at this point.
I'm gonna add a D10 to the trouble pool and activate my magical heritage power to use a special effect from precognition.
What's that do?
Since an opponent's next move in a fight, remove the highest rolling die from his next roll.
Okay. With the highest. Okay, you can kind of tell that what he's going to do. He's going to basically slam the blades together, which is going to be I was going to use 1d10 of the trouble pool for that. To essentially, would be sort of like a flashbang to try to stun you before possibly attacking. So instead of 4d10, he's only 3d10.
Or no, it removes the highest rolling die, not necessarily the highest size die.
Yeah, okay, then let me roll another 1d10 along with that. Oh, that one makes okay.
So he gets rid of that 8. So
yeah,
now you have a 6.
the moment he's like, yeah, like, you know immediately, like, shut your eyes, and you have beaten. If you want to re-roll what you rolled before for stress for him. So, oh shit, D12. What do you want to put that? How do you react when you want to put that in?
I'm gonna
Does he get something else?
claw at his face with my claws.
Does he get something else for beating the roll by a large margin?
Oh yeah. You bit more than that. Do you want to stress him out, or do you want to do stress to him?
What's the difference?
Let me just double check real quick. Because I'm thinking with
he beat him by 10, didn't he?
Well, if you beat him by more than 5, you can immediately stress them out. Which I'm going to double check. Does stress actually give them a D12 stress? Which I mean,
they still take the D12 stress, but they're also stressed out of the scene.
Okay, you want to stress him out of the scene? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes that D12 stress, so he's going to be a little fucked up. And what do? Just claw him in the face?
Yep.
Okay, he's like, and there's a huge flash as as you know it's coming. You clip the eyes, and then just right across his face as he's about to try to slash you. Hits the ground, sort of bleeding, and then stumbles out into the yard, clearly unable to fight at this point anymore.
Now we have 2 hunters called Scar.
Yeah, you guys in the back, as the 2 of you come around the back, you hear this loud cry.
Holy crap.
Oh, wait, what?
So as soon as that happens, I start running and leap over top of you 2. I still need to talk to you later. Land again, jump again, land in the front yard to see what's going on, and everything's already resolved.
And I go, okay, I don't know who that was.
So I guess I'm confused. Did Jacob leave already?
Yeah, Jacob
reported out. Jacob left.
Okay. I'm going to ignore that because, quite honestly, I don't really want to be here. And I said, Joey, you don't understand. This Jacob character, he put a demon in his son.
Wait, what?
Yes. He bonded his son's soul with a demon or something like that. That's what Vinny told me.
Holy shit.
Now, I don't know if it's true. I can't tell that guy anything. He won't listen to anything I say. All we want to do is talk to him and say, hey, what the hell are you doing? How do we fix it?
Wait, come on, no. Jacob's not that kind of guy. He's a little bit crazy, but he's not going to do something mad or put something in his own son.
He's mentally unstable, and yet you doubt that he would do something like that.
He's high on weed half the time. People on weed don't summon demons into children.
Maybe it was laced. I don't know. Look, I gotta go make sure this guy doesn't die.
No, wait. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to Jacob, okay? I'll figure this out.
You just get Gabriel out of the. Just get your buddy to stay out of this. Is what we need.
Hey, be careful. My buddy can kick your buddy's ass.
Why is it always who's better with you? Seriously.
I wasn't good enough for you. It mattered to you then.
Well, maybe if you didn't spend all your time playing video games and getting high and playing in a crappy band, maybe something would have happened.
I'm going to be different. I'm going to break this whole magic code thing. I'm going to figure it all out. I've already started. You wait and see.
She kind of smirks and she heads to the front door to make sure Vinny doesn't die.
Okay. So what are you guys doing out front?
Well, I just entered the scene almost vertically, or sprinting around and leaping around, and I'm ready for a fight, but the fight's over, I guess. So I just sort of come there and then stand down and look over at Gabriel. Go, that was quick. You alright?
Yeah.
Good. This asshole, what's he doing over here now?
Looking for your dad. Won't be
Yep.
seeing much of anything for a while.
Well, he's gone, so I don't know why this guy's still here unless you want some salt rubbed in the wound.
No, I got another problem to go take care of. And, casually go walk around the side of the house to find Jasmine.
Alright, I'll just follow along behind him and eyeball Vinny as we're leaving.
Okay. Yeah, Vinny's like, ah! And so he's up front. Is Gabriel? Are you doing anything to stop him, or are you able to let him like get on his bike and go away?
Oh, no, yeah, I'm totally letting him just get on his bike and leave.
Okay. Yeah. And then takes like one hand just like over his face where he's been just sliced, and then taking off, leaving a little bit of blood behind.
Follow
So yeah, we meet up with the other two.
So that was something.
Where's Trenchcoat guy?
Gone.
Some bigoted asshole that thinks far too highly of himself. Calls himself a witch hunter. Really, I expected better of your company, Jasmine.
Hey, lay off, stranger.
Wait, Joey knows me, right?
Joe doesn't know you. He barely knows Jacob.
Oh, he doesn't? Alright. My mistake.
Yeah, Gabriel just kind of looks over at Jasmine.
No, I was saying,
like,
dude, Joe's been like following them and trying to like figure out what's going on, simply
Oh,
because.
okay. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because like, he's been looking into like the stuff that's been going on in your thing.
Oh, my bad. Okay, and then goes I go, hey, lay off, asshole.
Listen, so Jasmine looks at Gabriel. He's probably got blood on his hand. And looks at Daniel and sizes it up, and she says, look, all I was here to do was try to make sure nobody got hurt, and it was a discussion.
You don't have very many discussions with somebody like Valentine.
Which is why I came to try to mitigate the chance of something bad happening.
Why did you go along with it at all?
Look at that.
Oh, it's a long story.
Guys, look. Just give her a chance and let her speak, okay? She just spoke to me. She made some sense. Listen to her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I know, and I'm pointing at Gabriel. I know he's not going to listen to anybody. He's already hurt. He's already attacked somebody. He's probably
Guys.
just going to hurt me too.
Well,
He was
just
going
give
to
her.
attack me first. I was protecting myself.
Hey, can we please not argue right now, please? We did this a year ago. I don't want to do it again. Can we just talk? Jasmine, just tell them what you told me. And Gabriel, don't scratch my eyes out.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. You can keep going.
For the record, I didn't know we were coming to your house. I'm looking at Gabriel until we were already basically here. And when I saw that Joey was here, I sent him a message telling him to get out. Okay? You can look at his phone.
She's right. It's right. That's why I was going to the front door.
He told me that there was somebody that had imbued their child with a demon, and that we needed to talk to him to try to reverse the effects.
Who?
Well, I didn't know it, but I'm thinking he meant you.
Me? Wait. He told you that my dad put a... Look, he's full of shit. Alright?
I didn't. Okay, one, he never mentioned his name, because I know your dad. Okay. So and two, I don't necessarily think that's true either, because I'm not a moron. But your dad did do some pretty heinous stuff, just randomly tying you to a spirit. And so
It was a...
it's bad, we'll just say.
I haven't shown you the contract, but it's one of the most one-sided things I've ever seen. He's essentially there to stop anything worse from getting in. It was a favor and one of the best things my father has done for me.
So just to clarify, you have a demon living inside you.
Different people call them different things. He's a storm spirit.
Oh, okay.
His name is some unpronounceable series of sound effects. If you happen to be down by the ocean in a thunderstorm, I can pronounce it for you. But until then, it's just something like.
I got the picture. I'm just glad I, for one, will never be responsible for doing something so horrific to another person.
Jasmine nods knowingly. That was why we were here. And yeah, this Vinny character, I roll my eyes. I shouldn't have went with, but I just trying to make sure that it tried to stay a conversation and that nobody got hurt. And now that I know who he's after, I have a better idea what's going on.
There, see? Nobody got punched. Everyone's happy. Can we go get beers now?
No, there's one more bit of uncomfortable sort of talk. So, Jasmine, you really want to know what Steph's doing in her research project, and for some reason you thought it was okay to play it like politics? Goddamn school, what's wrong with you?
Sweetie, everything's politics. School is especially politics.
That is unfortunately very true.
How are your classes going, by the way?
Very much. Stephanie, have you gotten a hold of Daniel at all, or what? I mean, have you, after like the various things you talked to him earlier, but
I probably texted him like, "Where'd you go?" Like all of a sudden, just gone, or just all of a sudden got a text message and ran off and disappeared.
So I don't think we've talked
dude,
since the
where are you?
Couple of scenes.
No. Probably if you check your phone, you see like 4 or 5 text messages like, "Hey there, where are you?" And then it's like, "This is not cool. Just disappearing on me. I asked you for help, and this is how you deal with it."
So, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Why do you care about Steph's research? I mean, if you wait patiently, it'll be in the school's journal just like everything else.
Why are you doing everything that you are doing? What is motivating you all this time? What could be so powerful and influential to make you do all these horrible, horrible things?
Not something. Someone. I'd actually say that.
Oh man!
I have reasons, and let's just I don't want to get into it. And if you're friends with this person, you should try to talk her into just forwarding me what I asked for. Because I don't want to see anything bad happen to her. but you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's just your solution to everything, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Hey. Once again, this is all in the past. Let's not argue.
Yeah, let's not argue about how Jasmine pulled bullshit political strings to call up somebody who I think wasn't even involved in the research project.
Hey, if it weren't for Jasmine, Jacob will right now be getting a knife in the back of the head by Mr. Trenchcoat over there, okay? Come on.
Right? I take a half step back so Joey's in front of me.
Stephanie, where are you at right now?
I'm at a rock formation by the
He's
beach, right?
supposed to meet you, isn't he?
What? No, we
met there.
We met. We did the scene. We did the stress relief, and then that scene ended.
Okay, so
Yeah, because he got a text message and disappeared with his magical key.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So
That his daddy was in trouble.
Mm.
Not giving me any phone numbers for druids or pointers of where your dad was or any of the stuff I asked you to help me with because
Look, it's only been like a half hour. I'll get to it.
because some evil Fae bitch came in and ruined my day.
Dude, now that you're in a little bit of there's not a direct threat, do you let Stephanie know where you're at?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure Leo's not just sitting there watching the whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bring her in.
Away.
Sorry. Problems with Dad. That one, same asshole, different day.
On my way. Send.
So,
Who wants beer?
I think I should probably go.
No. Gabriel,
I think she's probably right.
Guys, come on. We still haven't resolved this. Let's just get her to speak to Jacob and everyone will be fine, right? Right?
Maybe.
Just
I mean,
Gabriel,
I'd be willing to try. I know other people that are in this lawn that will not be willing to try.
Gabriel, I literally just saved your friend's life. Mister, I don't know anything about the powers, man. I totally did it.
You're always looking down to him. It's terrible.
Yeah, you tell him. Wait, hold up. You said the exact same thing 5 minutes ago.
Oh, don't worry about that. That was before. That was in the past, remember? We don't worry about the past.
Oh, yeah, right. We're talking about the past. Okay, fine. I love you. You're the best.
Fine. Whatever.
All right. I can't wait for this awkward moment where we all sit by the dinner table and pretend we like each other again.
yeah. I don't see that happening. But we can try.
Could I see that? Do you have a copy of that contract? Because maybe your dad's not telling you everything, and a second set of eyes wouldn't hurt.
We'll say Stephanie about now is when you pull up.
Yep. Like, flip up. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this shit? Wait, do I know Stephanie?
I think you do.
I have no idea. I didn't make this character, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
A lot of those you guys can kind of decide.
I know you're a hapless bastard, but a sweetheart. So,
Thanks.
seeing you standing in front of the ice pits and in the front yard with a puddle of blood by the stairs and Gabriel's face covered in blood, but I don't know.
I'm like, oh, hey, Jasmine, you're here.
Don't worry,
Wow.
Steph. It's exactly what it looks like.
Can we maybe not do this on my front lawn?
You want to do it on your back porch instead? In the house?
Can we
track
please-
mud through the kitchen?
Can we please just go inside and have a beer? Everyone, just go have a beer. I just really want a beer.
Yeah,
get the man-
go inside. I'll clean up this blood before, someone sees that.
Cool. Hey, Stephanie, come on in and have a beer. Have you? Do you know Jasmine?
We've met.
I look back behind and I'm like,
They're daggers.
is there anyone in my life you have not pissed off?
It's been a long week.
Unique talent of hers.
More more like it.
But no, I haven't talked to your mom today. if that
Oh,
makes you
thank
feel
you. I'm
better.
glad for that. She still hates you.
Oh. Join the club.
Yeah,
The line for that club is too long.
yeah. It'll be too large.
Next time, don't wear white when you punch somebody. Just little FYI, Gabriel.
Hey, no. No more. Stop that.
Fine.
Nice, you guys are inside.
I go and I clean up the blood, and then I go and join everyone inside.
And we're all sitting around eating nachos and drinking
Sitting
beers.
around eating nachos, drinking beer, glaring at each other.
And I'm like,
I'm staying as far away from Jasmine as we can.
so I feel like we've all got off on the wrong foot today, but by some healthy mediation, I'm sure we could all hopefully leave this place better people. So let's actually, you know what? Let's start with you, Stephanie. Stephanie, why are you here?
Well, I was going to. Going to find Daniel and get his help on something, but now that's all shot.
Oh, why? What happened?
Oh, I got a visit from demanding nosy seaweeds today, who demanded to get my whole life's work just handed to her on a silver platter,
Wow.
like it
what
was
an asshole.
nothing.
Who the hell did that?
And I stare at Jasmine.
And I go, oh.
I just want to look at the preliminary information. I've got a couple of people in Hollywood that were interested and could actually help fund her, but she didn't want to listen. She was all, oh, it's research, and oh, it's not finished, and oh, I can't possibly.
Well, why don't you just wait till she's finished?
Because people with money don't like to wait.
No, I don't actually.
Gabriel
Yeah, what is that,
back a bunch of comments. He's trying to behave for Joey's sake.
Thank you, Gabriel. Okay, fine. Is there any way you can wait till she's done and then take a look at it instead of trying to ruin her life?
I'm not trying to ruin her life. I'm trying to open up opportunities, and she's not listening. And
The day was going fine before you came in and demanded my hard work without giving any sort of explanation, and then I hear from your friend Faye and get her.
Oh, you
demanding
spoke
the
to
same
Faye?
thing.
Oh, well, did she say that that we said hi and we were going to invite you to tea on Sunday?
Oh, she was very cordial when she threatened to cut the funding of our research
Wait, what?
and throw me
Did
out
she
of
actually say
school.
that? Remind me next time I can set up a recorder on your phone, because that's actually illegal. See if you can get her
Well,
to say it into a recording.
I'm sure she didn't phrase it like that.
Also,
she might as
yeah,
well.
good luck trying to get the rich people to prosecute your case there, Daniel. Real good work.
Yeah, like I have
Time for the
any
counterclaim.
money or time to spend on legal fees.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? I was doing this for a favor for somebody, and they're already on my shit list. So Whatever happens, happens. But I will tell you, this won't be the end of it. It just might be the end of it from me.
Well, I'm glad that was resolved.
Thank you.
Well, I'm doing really good at this mediation thing. Okay, next on the list. Contract. Daniel. Thing living in your soul, something that I will, for one, will never have part of or anything to do with at all, ever, if I ever had a chance to. What happened?
What happened?
Yeah. I mean, what's up? I mean, I don't get it. Was it good? Was it bad? It's good, right? There's no problem.
It's enjoyable. I can feel the sea, and I can smell the air, and I can grab onto it and walk through it. It's I don't know. It's a couple of extra senses that English has no words for. But
maybe you can say it in Chinese.
That was definitely Jacob's words coming out of your mouth that time.
Oh,
Was cute.
Thanks.
I was talking to Daniel, Joey. You're okay. You're okay.
I'm not okay. Fine, that's cool. Well, if you're having a good time, why don't you, Jasmine, tell Mr. Trenchcoat, Mr. Neo, that the son's having a great time and everyone's cool.
I think if I could, you said there's a contract. I'm somewhat of an expert on contracts. Maybe if I could take a look at it, and I could just verify it. I could confirm it with Mr. Valentine that this isn't a demon, and he can back the hell off.
Wait, his name is Valentine?
Yeah, it's Vinny Valentine's his name.
Wow, what a weeboo.
What an
At this
asshole!
point, Gabriel just kind of snorts and is like, "You're named after a Yu-Gi-Oh character."
Shut up. That's a good point.
yeah, Vinny Valentine and I had the same sort of talk, but with rather more expletives. I'm not sure if he'll take your word for it, but I can get the contract here.
All right. Well, there we go. You get the contract. Jasmine, you verify it. Everyone's happy. What else do we need to solve?
So does Daniel actually give me the contract to look at?
If you're imagining like a physical contract, then yeah. If you're imagining something more magical revelation, then it'll take a while, but I can make that happen too.
Just give her.
Oh, sure, I can wait.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if you were imagining spirit contracts to be a piece of paper that you could read, or if you were imagining, all right, we have to go to this magical place and then hear it spoken to us.
I guess Michael can pipe in, but my guess is that if you're already kind of attuned to magic, reading the physical will give you the sensation you would for having to go to the other place, whereas someone like Joey might have to have both to get an idea. Is that cool, Michael?
Oh,
Someone like who would have to have both?
Like a common person, the person that isn't attuned.
Yeah, I would say most of you, I think everyone here just was Stephanie the one I forgot to give any sort of magical knowledge to. Everyone here would have enough.
She has 8.
Yeah, would have enough magical knowledge to be able to understand what's happening. Like if you gave it to like a regular person, they'd have no fucking clue what's there. But I think the rest of you are all sort of deep enough into it that yes.
Okay. In that case, I sort of reach into a pocket and pull out a scroll of parchment that's probably a little bit too big for that pocket, but hand it over.
Wait, you keep that on you all the time? What if you lose your jacket?
It's not, but it's always on me, but it's not always there.
Oh, magic is weird.
Yeah, it is.
As you pass it the joint.
Try researching it in a laboratory. That'll give you headaches for weeks.
Damn. You know, if you want a hand, I'm happy to give you my knowledge. I mean, I've been kind of looking it up and stuff. Maybe I can help you guys out at the university.
Oh, I'll have you. That's sweet.
Awesome.
That's nice.
Also, I need a job.
Well,
You got fired from Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Well, it wasn't my fault. I got distracted by something that I'm not going to talk about in front of all these people because they will judge me.
Yeah.
Well, too late. After you say that, we're already judging you,
Yeah.
but we're probably judging you for the wrong thing now.
I'm not judging, Joey. You know.
I had a stint in the hospital for a week, and when I got back, my job was gone. But it's not the point.
Yeah. Well, we don't have much of a budget, but I'll see what I can do. I'll have to talk to Samantha. She takes care of the budgetary concerns. I'll let you know.
All right, yeah, I'd love a job. That'd be great.
You could probably negotiate for more grant money.
I can negotiate for more money than anything.
I believe you.
So this parchment is really, really big.
I'd imagine it's as big as it needs to be to contain everything.
So yes?
So yes.
Okay.
It's as big as it needs to be. Okay, does that mean it's big?
Yeah.
It's the width that matters.
No, it's how you
I'm
use
sorry.
it.
I am not gonna get involved in this conversation. I'm sorry. No way.
Some of these terms I would like to look up because I think there's other meanings. Do you mind if I pull out my phone?
No. Why?
Oh, it would help to do the research on, and I pointed a couple different terms.
All right.
I mean, I'm generally familiar, but I just
research on the terms. It would be us mortals. I think you wouldn't just know.
Well, there's hidden meanings behind certain things, and I just want to verify them before I give. It's one of those things where it's like you're 95% sure, but you're not. The other 5%'s like always going to bother you. And I would hate to give you the wrong information.
I think the other 5% is going to have to continue bothering you.
All right, fair enough. So I keep reading just to make sure that he didn't hose his son.
Okay. And who's next?
So what is? Oh yeah, I know what's next. Hey, Jasmine, I know you and I broke up a year ago, and it wasn't really good.
Like
and
really right now when I'm reading this?
Well, okay, I'll wait for you to finish. You can finish.
Okay, all right, that'd be nice. That'd be nice if you're patient.
Thank you. I'm glad. Do you want a beer?
No.
All right, you're missing out.
I am totally missing out.
Well, while you read that, Gabriel, I know you two don't get along, but why don't you guys get along? I mean, you guys are going to kill each other.
I don't want to kill her. I just don't like her fucking face.
Why? Is it because of me? Is it because I dated her?
No, she's just kind of a bitch.
Okay, look, I can't really argue against that, but that's not the point.
Everyone in the room just nodding along. Yeah, well.
Everybody in the
accurate.
room is like.
Yeah.
Even Jasmine's like,
What do you think about that?
You know what? That's fair.
Look, everyone. We all know that Jasmine has affected our lives mostly for ill, in one way or the other. But
I just helped his dad, right?
don't do that.
Oh, don't defend myself. Okay.
No, just keep reading. I got this.
Okay. All right.
But we've all made mistakes in our lives. And Jasmine is always trying to just do the right thing. All she wants to do, she just doesn't really know how to do it without stepping on people's toes. Which is the nice way of me saying she doesn't know how to do it because she's not being a total bitch. It's the way she grew up. It's what we love. It's what I love about her. And it's the way she's always been. So we've just got to cut her some slack a little bit. That's all I ask, okay?
You have terrible taste in women.
That
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But that's not the point.
You have terrible taste in best friends too, by the way.
Oh, they're wonderful, Greg. Look,
Hey,
I'm just
now.
asking everyone to just get along, just for one time, okay? That's all I'm asking. Please.
I can be civil for you.
You're the best man.
I know.
I can't. Stephanie, by the way, you're not obligated to anything. She tried to take your research away. You kick her ass. I'm sorry. I look at
Yeah.
Jasmine. I'm sorry. You literally threatened her job. I mean, yeah, I got nothing on that one.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Like, she could have made so much. Never mind.
Don't
Whatever.
just keep it. If that's it, I think this lovely roundtable meeting is adjourned. Everyone.
I hand the contract back to Daniel.
Take it, and it goes elsewhere. Now that all of that business is out of the way, Steph, this is Gabriel. You probably already know him, but now I don't want to volunteer you for anything, Gabriel, but she was looking for some help on one of her other projects, and that was the guy I was thinking of.
Okay.
So if you two want to get together somewhere out of all this mess,
Yeah, you can
That's
come
great.
over to the school, and I can invite you into the lab, like a normal person.
Daniel, can I talk to you outside privately for a minute?
yeah. All right. So
While you're out there, you should just leave my property. That would be awesome.
Oh, Gabriel, I'm so enjoying this fiesta of your house. That there's beanbag chairs and beer bottles. It's been swell.
And the
Well,
smell.
I'm glad everything's back to normal.
There was a moment. There was
the
a moment.
perfect picture of bachelorhood.
Cracked and
Anyway,
everything.
so yeah, I step out to talk to Jasmine then.
Okay, so look, we both know your father.
Hmm.
He's a kind-hearted dumbass, right? Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I'd be insulted, but yeah.
I mean, I'm just shooting straight because, nobody likes me anyway, so I might as well just tell you the truth. There's some wiggle room that a less than benevolent spirit could utilize against you. And I'm just going to warn you about that. Maybe it's not going to turn into anything, but there's a potential it could.
I know.
I'll do my best to keep this Valentine character away from your dad and you, but I'm also not going to get knifed for you. Okay?
I understand.
Let's see. What was the other thing? There was another thing, wasn't there? Oh, be careful with this Stephanie person.
Be careful with her?
Yeah.
Be careful of what?
She's got a secret. We'll just say that. And I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to warn you.
Man, everybody has secrets. Alright, well,
Like get you in trouble with. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I
Just be careful.
I appreciate the effort you've taken, and I appreciate the warning.
So am I off? Am I off of the bitch list now? Are we good?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right. I mean, I don't give a damn about Gabriel. He's a jackass. Yeah, why don't you go inside and have a beer? You look like you've had a rough day.
Mm.
And I pull out my phone and I text Joey. It's like, come outside.
Oh boy, the ice cream calls.
I go back in the house, and Joey's going out. Tag.
Yeah, thanks. Wonderful. I can't believe I love that woman. Okay. I pop out and I've got my hands in my pockets and I'm like, hey, what's up?
Listen, really hard for me to say this, but it was very cool of you to take up for me back there.
Wait, Whoa. Did you just compliment me?
Yeah, I know. You probably should have recorded it, which is why I
did
didn't tell
actually.
you.
Yeah, actually, I've got a recording right here on my phone. I clicked the button and
Oh.
started playing a voice again. I spent a plot point to do that. It's one of my abilities. I go click. Take a picture. I'm just. That's my new ringtone. I just want you to know that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I will never forget this moment for as long as I live.
I gotta go, but thanks again. And like Jasmine with one hand kind of shoves the camera away, and the other kind of kisses him on the puts a hand on him, kisses him on the cheek, and leaves.
And I'm gonna watch her leave. And as she's going, I'm gonna say, "Hey, you know that thing I said about making something of myself and figuring this whole magic shit out? I wasn't kidding. I will do it."
Well, time will tell.
And as she leaves, I'm going to spend another plot point and look on my phone and flip to picture, and I have a picture of Daniel's contract on my phone.
Oh, could I have done that? God damn it.
No, I have a skill called backhanded, whereby I can spend a point to gain. I can gain something, a secret from another person by surveillance.
Nice.
That is awesome.
And I kind of need it for when Wayland is playing. When I'm playing Wayland, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take a picture of it. Fuck it.
Awesome.
What did you take a picture of?
What Daniel's contract?
Oh.
Just in case.
Sweet.
And then I go back inside the house.
And play some Smash Bros.
Yeah, but well, hold up. Is Michael even here?
It's better with 4, right?
Fuck! I've been muted. I've been interjecting, and like it's not been heard.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
here.
been quiet for that whole thing. I didn't hear anything from you since before that talk over the beers scene, the very stressful beers started.
No,
Yeah.
I've been here and listening. I've been interjecting a little, just awesome, cool stuff. But you didn't hear me.
Good job.
But
Yep.
It's only now. Hold up. I haven't had Michael speak in like in a half an hour.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to you guys doing shit. That's cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Well, now you're needed.
So,
Can I-
Oh yeah, shit, you were answering other people because I asked you. I'm like, did you have something that let you spun a plot point to see it? Then you explained it. I thought you heard me.
Oh.
You were explaining to other people.
No, because you gave me backhanded, which means I can spend a plot point to gain surveillance from someone. Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just use that twice. Fuck yeah, I got all the plot points today, so I might as well burn them. I haven't rolled a single die all day, so why not as well?
I think that this is sort of bookkeeping stuff, but I think that my opinion of Joseph Wheeler and Jasmine Frost should change.
Mhm.
But because dice never came out in that conversation, neither of the values got challenged.
Yeah, let me. I'm going to do this real quick. I want for the growth pools. I want to give everybody an extra 2d10 because the way we're doing this, because it's sort of a troop style thing where you're switching characters a bit, and frankly, after next week, and there'll be several holdovers from the previous 2 weeks. After next week, we'll essentially have what we would consider sort of companions or grogs from like an Ars Magica sort of standpoint. These are the pool of people who are not simply NPCs that are off there, but they're ones that are important enough to be used. So after next week, we should have all of those for the most part, and we'll sort of decide who we want to keep if we want to pull someone else in.
Okay.
So because of that, I want to give everybody 2d10 for growth pool, on top of a couple of people that have done some stuff to take care of their stresses.
2d10. Extra. Okay.
And because essentially this has sort of become, I mean, like these last couple have been kind of introductory, almost introductory sessions as we're getting into how the characters work. Which usually the first game you're sort of building the momentum, and then afterwards the momentum takes off pretty easily. But because we're bringing in new characters, the momentums are building in some some a bit slower ways than normal. I wanted to do that. I want to make sure if that's okay with you guys, because it is a bit slower than a normal Smallville game. Really takes off in those cases.
Oh man, it's too slow. I can't take him. I'm going to bed. Fuck the shit. I'm out.
I got
am
the chance
awesome
to
now.
bear claw a dude in the face. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I know I won the dice roll at the beginning of the game, but I wasn't expecting to be so central in a plot that has nothing to do with me.
No, that's good. That's what you're there for, right? Your shtick is getting in the middle of plots that shouldn't really involve you.
Oh, the whole thing with Joe's whole thing is like getting involved in other people's shit.
Yeah.
And that works. That came through.
Awesome sauce.
Because one thing we'll be able to decide, particularly after like the next week, is what are the characters we really like, which are the ones we want to kind of keep around, how we want to do that between like the heroics, the heroic ones where everyone's playing their hero, and the dramatic ones where we have one or two of the heroes. Because by next week we'll have had all the heroes have their moment in the sun, and sort of get to see them, get to know the people that are around them, and then at that point we'll be able to be a bit more fluid with who we grab.
Oh yeah, it's Wayland and VJ next week. Oh shit!
Because like
Guys,
in
it's
the
awesome.
Ars Magic campaign I used to run, like we would have the mages, and it really, and I don't know how it'll work here, but we'd really get to the point where we would sort of decide as a group, like, okay, this is who we're using this particular time because of the way the story has been going.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of those things that will, like, it'll be a little different here simply because it's a different beast entirely. But that's something we will be able to sort of tackle. Like the one, if that's okay with you guys, this is a different style than I think a lot of people tend to be used to, and it's a little bit different than normal troop style.
I think it's fun
Mm-hmm.
and interesting.
Yeah, I did fall asleep halfway through the game, by the way, but I hit it very well, so it's all good.
It was hard to tell because you were a part of a lot of it.
Well, it's because the beginning bit, I actually fell asleep when you guys were doing the beginning bit when like Joey was doing stuff, and I woke up just in time. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I think I heard you snoring.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
that was you.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yep.
It's super late for me right now.
Yep.
And I think God, I always lose the link to the Roll20 main board. I don't know why. I need to find out where to locate that so I never lose it again.
The main board.
Like with all the pathways and stuff collected. Character connections. There we go.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I need to reread that because Wayland is next week.
on
And,
the Google Drive.
yeah.
Yeah, my big thing like today was just trying to get a way to keep you all together and involved. Once we got the momentum going, that becomes a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. If we want to, like, so everyone gets 2d10 on top of any. If anybody want a tag scene or something, or if they've got any stress they need to get rid of. But I don't think we didn't have a ton of stress go through here.
I got
We just have a lot of die
some.
rolling.
You got what?
I'm still insecure, so
Okay, so do you want to have a tag scene with someone to try to get rid of that?
You could show Gabriel the text you want him to translate.
yeah, I can just talk to Gabriel, I guess. I brought the text with me probably because I was in a hurry. So anyway, Gabriel, I have this old text, and I was told by a translating demon that you could, you as a druid would be able to decipher a lot of these meanings of these symbols here. I'm kind of showing.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Book learning was more my parents' shtick, but I have some of their old books and stuff laying around.
Yeah, I've just been kind of worried today about being able to finish this before I get shut down or some other some other person comes and pitches a better idea, something more sellable to the school, and our funding gets cut even more. So
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't stress. I'll do what I can to help.
Thanks, man. You're yeah, you're pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
A bit less cool now.
Burn.
Okay. So you roll against my stress. 1d8.
I do not
Whatever
remember
you want to.
whatever I want to roll.
Yeah, it's basically our relationship, any kind of value that you could foresee having been like using, or any assets you want to pull in, locations, extras, whatever.
Okay.
And since I only have 1d8, you probably succeed.
8 plus D6. And then I'm going to use my asset Big-Hearted.
In the recovery, is it the two highest dice?
Yeah,
the
you
one
choose
who's
the two
trying
highest.
to heal? Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay.
Got 9 against 5. Okay, which means what it does, it takes away if
It's 11 against 5.
11. Yeah, so basically as long as the person helping you beats you, yours goes away entirely.
Yeah, okay.
Or
So
that particular one that you're getting rid of goes away entirely.
Yeah, and I get it to the growth pool. Right, the D8s.
So yeah, that D8 will go into the growth pool.
Yeah.
So what we can do now is we can go through and go. If people know if anybody else have anything they wanted to try to get rid of, because I don't think we had a lot of stress, but
I bet
Okay.
Vinny wants to get rid of some of that stress.
yeah, he's unfortunately not able to do that. But everyone gets 2d10 on top of what they've got.
Can I get rid of Bill Pullman? Is that a roll?
I'm Bill fucking Pullman.
No.
Like-
Okay.
Poor guy.
I can't get rid of Bill Pullman because he's
I
Poor
feel
guy
s-
who was not really here.
a sexy
He did.
bastard.
He did like the opposite of Joe. I mean, he was the cause of most of the troubles.
Yeah, I want to work to make Bill Pullman a little more of a direct villain.
He's better at like behind the scenes villain,
Yeah.
I think. He just
I mean, because I think last week, because we didn't have all of like the character stuff, I think it was Jesse was playing him, wasn't sure what to do. I think by making him more of a behind the scenes mastermind, we can make him. Because my other idea was having him call in Stephanie to like maybe possibly fund her, depending on what goes on. But I think we can make him more of a behind the scenes actual villain, which would be interesting. So if you want, let me know if you want to raise something. So what you do is, if you look at the growth pool, which I will pop up for you right now, you take whatever die you want it to be, plus a die depending on if it's an ability, distinction, gear, relationship, extra, location, and then I'll just roll those against your growth pool, and we can see about raising those. And everyone gets 2d10 on top of anything you already have in your growth pool.
Unfortunately, I didn't do much.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why you get the 2d10, because I don't want to punish, because this is these are all sort of first episodes, kind of.
Yeah.
Where normally you'd be like, the momentum would be there, so we'd be exploring those things, but because we're bringing in new characters, giving you the 2d10, you can spend one dice just to get an extra special effect for a power. So if you just drop one of those and get a special effect, that goes on there. Or you can decide, I want to raise this, tell me what it is, and I'll roll to see if you raise it.
I want to raise. I think this session definitely was that I need to raise my big-hearted.
What is it right? What is it going to be? What would it go up to?
It's D6 will go up to D8, so you're rolling D8 and D10 against my 2D10.
So I would raise.
Decent
Oh
chance.
shit! Sorry.
Oh, not. Fuck my life. Okay. Slash R. Come on, baby. Just come on, baby. Light my fire. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
You can still raise it if you lower something else.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lower anything else.
Okay,
Because
you-
everything's exactly where I want it. Backhanded, agile, over my head, and magical knowledge. I'm not gonna do anything else. Ah, such a mistake. Oh, next time.
So what are you rolling? You roll a d10 plus the die value?
Well, so what I do is I roll whatever die value you wanted to go to. Because he was. Wait a minute. Yeah, I rolled D8 plus D10. Because it was a distinction,
Mhm.
I roll a D10. Because if is the growth pool thing still up for you that I popped up?
Yeah.
So I roll whatever you want it to be, plus either the ability, distinction, gear and location, or relationship and extra. Relationship and extras are the easiest. Those are a D6 plus whatever you want to raise it to. Gear and locations are D8. Distinctions D10. Abilities are D12.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't have enough in the growth pool. That's what I liked it, what we were doing,
Mhm.
but I almost wish there was more dice involved because, based on the way both of you were acting, I wanted the opportunity to challenge my relationship with Jasmine, my relationship with Joe.
Yeah, but that's why
I-
he gave us 2d10s.
Well,
Because
if you want to, like, and also like Lloyd, if you want to do this too, if you want to save those 2d10s, because of the nature of like getting to know the characters and starting the momentum, I'm cool with like waiting on those if you want to try to add them in, say next time.
well,
Can I say something real quick?
Yep.
I'm exactly opposite of that opinion. Like bringing the dice in just destroys it for me.
Hmm.
Like when I have to start looking at this to grab this, to grab this, to grab this other thing,
Mhm.
I had a whole lot more fun when I wasn't rolling dice.
Yeah.
I just like to say that I think giving us 2d10 at the end of it is actually far more easier than us having to essentially roll dice because we weren't in conflict. We
Yeah.
agreed to everything, and there wasn't a moment where we're like, no, I'm saying no, and you're saying yes. Let's go.
That was why I was never at a point where like we should stop and make this a conflict. You guys were role playing the characters, and I want to reward that by giving the 2d10
Mm-hmm.
on top of the
Okay.
other things that happen. Because
Yeah.
like it's like having two PCs get into like actual like head to head is awesome. You guys weren't there. You were on really cool character building, fun stuff. But like if I could stop this and try to make it something, I didn't want to.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
and Tim's
it's,
played Dogs in the Vineyard with me several times, so he knows if we're getting to a point where it should be there, I'll want to put it there. But you guys were playing the characters to a point where I'm like, this is not a conflict. This is just RP.
Yeah, I'm not against using it for conflict because that's what it's here for.
Yeah.
But
You guys weren't really on conflict in a way that I saw, where I'm like, we should stop and make this conflict.
Mhm.
So,
the
yeah,
only real conflict from my scene was between Gabriel and Vinny, which made sense. I was like, no, they're definitely going for it. But
And
the whole time, it wasn't really like that.
I know what Eric's saying about like wanting to like get a different idea of who these people are. I think the next time, however, it'll be very easy to challenge those because like basically this is sort of setting it up so the first time you have any sort of thing with those people, like challenging that belief is going to be very easy to do because it's like, oh, I thought you were not a player. You're apparently a player. So I'm going to challenge this so I get 3 extra dice and then that goes into the growth pool.
Hmm.
So in essence, this will be your automatic. This is why I'm going to challenge that next time, like straight off.
Yeah.
And it was like it was the point where there was cool character stuff, but it wasn't a conflict.
Yeah.
I had a
I
great
could
time.
have totally
too.
taken a swipe at Vinny Valentine when he showed up the first time, though. I'm
Yeah.
mad at myself for just being like, no, I'm gonna be the better person. I should have gone. No, I'm just gonna punch you.
all right, I think I know what I want to do, Michael.
Okay.
So I want to raise a relationship with Joy Wheeler. So
What
that's
would it raise up to?
it would go to a D6.
Okay.
That's one of the things I want to do.
Okay.
Don't you still have 5 steps left? You can always spend those to raise a relationship.
True.
Oh.
So a bunch of you have extra steps, but the thing is, if you want to roll this, and then you'd still have those extra steps to spend.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
I want to increase my likable
Okay.
to a D8.
So what? D8.
Yeah. So it's a D10 and a D8.
Okay. So those 2 5s. The 10 that I rolled was for. Yep, you beat that. All right. Let's rather. Yeah. So yeah, Stephanie, you get to raise that.
Sweet.
Tim, you get to raise. Yeah, Jasmine gets to raise that.
Can I rewrite it now?
Yep.
I would like to raise my relationship with Vinny.
Okay. Up to what point?
It'd be a D8.
I'm gonna leave stuff because I have a feeling Joey will be on the list of people playing next week, and I want someone else. Whoever plays him next might be able to flesh him out a bit more, and I want to leave the steps for them.
Yours definitely goes up. And Eric, did you want to roll? Did you have?
I don't know. I sort of like most of my stats where they are. I mean, it might. You know what I think I'll do is I'll spend one of the D10s to get my windshield special effect back.
Okay.
Windshield. I didn't mean to do that, but that's essentially what it is.
Uh-huh. You have to keep the other D10 in the growth pool?
And then I'll leave the other 2D10 in the growth pool.
Okay. Yeah, because we're hitting the characters not necessarily every step, I think saving growth pool seems like a good idea to me. Just put that in the growth pool and they'll be good.
Michael, I got one more. I think I'm gonna go big or go home. So I want to raise a what are those things called? A tribute, a value.
Oh, actually values you can only raise if you basically you have one thing you can raise each session.
Oh, okay.
But values get raised, you have to lower something else. It's designed so you can never have D12s all the way down.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so if you challenge something and lower it, you can then raise another tribute.
Okay.
Another value.
All right. That's fine. Because I've got dice from last week for her.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't sure if you can only raise one thing. I don't know.
I think someone probably. I think we rolled for all the characters last week. That might have just been left in there from when they were building the growth pool.
Oh, okay. I will remove it then.
Yeah, if I think was it Eric? Were you saving the Were you saving some of the growth pool?
Yeah,
Do me
she
a
got
favor.
a growth pool, but I realized that she wasn't even built correctly, so I figured I'd just leave that die in there for when Jasmine gets built correctly and somebody can do something with it.
Yeah, if you want. So that was last. So last week that was still there from not being built enough. Okay.
Yeah, she was awarded that from. I think she ended up with some stress from the dormice.
Okay.
Because you rolled that huge doom pool for the dormice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and in that case, yeah. What did you want to roll for? I mean, did you want to roll for something that wasn't the value, Tim? Yeah, she still would have that from last week.
Well, I got to think about it then, because I don't know what I want to do then.
Okay, yeah, if you just want to leave it on there, if you think it's something, let me know. Yeah, so next week I think we're looking at VJ and Wayland.
And oh boy.
And then at that point we'll see what our other. I'll kind of look through and see who fits. We'll have the other PCs for it, and then one of the things we'll be able to do at the end of next week is figure out are these the characters that we want to use, or are there other people we want to have as players in our pool of people to use. And then we should, because Momentum will have been built, we should at that point be able to be a little more fluid with who's actually being used in each session.
True. I'm looking forward to actually finally playing Wayland, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm most looking forward to someone playing Zagan. That's going to be funny. I don't know who crosses... Unfortunately, the only crossover character I have amongst the people is Joey, and that's it, which is a shame, because because I came late, I don't really have a connection to the rest of the party. I can try, but it doesn't really make any sense in some places.
Well, if you have some ideas, if you want to put them on that forum of other people having to check them throughout the week, I have a half day of school on Monday, and then I am off. I'm in a writer's program starting in 2 weeks, but then after that but between that and then there's Fear the Con in 2 weeks. But beyond that, I have my time to get stuff done.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully it'll work out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Besides, I need to now come up with a new character to play who isn't a cool hipster weed smoker or a murderous psychopath.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
This game is testing my roleplay limits.
It's one of the things, particularly when we get into them, that I've liked about like troop style in the past is when you get a bunch of characters you start to get a feel for. You find out I like this character, and you start grabbing them at the beginning of a session, going like, these are who I want to play. And people sort of start to get attached to some of them, do some really cool things with other ones.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, you must have some kind of feel for at least some of the characters we've been playing now. So
yeah,
tying into them should be a bit easier.
Yeah, I think last week it would have been smoother if it was a little bit more mixed as far as these people have powers, these people don't. To be a little bit more like these are the NPCs, or these are the important people to these people, as opposed to here are all the heroes.
Who's connected to VJ? The NPCs.
I would have to look back through. I mean, he's definitely got Bill Pullman. Samantha Smith has a crush on him. Or no, VJ has a crush on her. Sashi Gupta was arranged to marry him. Stephanie Green has a crush on VJ. And Vasyl Chelnikov wants his tech back.
Oh boy, he's definitely okay. He's definitely gonna turn up.
Yeah, so we'll probably have like Samantha Smith instead of Stephanie Green this time. Like, and I'll kind of look through, maybe bring in Sashi. But I'll kind of take a look and see what seems to fit.
And it depends on who makes it. Because if Jesse can't make next week, then we have to play something else.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good, but
Work.
cool.
Yeah.
Any questions, comments, or anything?
Yes. Why is Jasmine such a bitch?
Because she's sort of the villain who doesn't realize she's the villain. Bill Pullman is pulling the strings.
She doesn't know how to speak to people like a normal
Why did I
person.
date her? How did I date her?
If she
It
ever,
was-
like,
That was
okay,
all you.
if Gabriel
I mean-
ever finds out that like she's the villain, he's just gonna look at everyone and be like, "Fucking told you so."
I mean, she caught Bill Pullman, so I mean, she must have some kind of more to
Is
go.
she sleeping with Bill Pullman?
She's been dating Bill Pullman.
Oh my god! How did I go out with her? What does she see in me? Who wrote this?
That's part of his thing. Is Joe is like, wow, my ex is dating Independence Day.
Yeah, but maybe she has low standards or something. I mean,
Goddamn Bill Pullman.
Or had low standards. Maybe they've gone up.
I mean, she started low and then she kind of went up.
I did not connect her with Bill Pullman. That was not my step.
Somebody
And as
did.
you can tell, I'm very happy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, who could that have been?
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Or you were just like, you know what, fuck it. Also, she's dating Bill Pullman. Just randomly just throw the line. Like,
Bill
fuck it.
Pullman's daughter is actually one of the characters in the grid.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's an extra. And he actually has a daughter, and that's her name. He has
Yeah.
He has two sons and one daughter, and that's her. Like, she's pregnant. So, and that's Thomas is the daddy. He's the baby daddy. So
Oh my god.
perhaps
So cool.
that's why Scar is after him. Perhaps not. I don't know.
I'm not so sad that I missed the first session, because otherwise I might have been married to Bill Pullman at this point.
Well, it's all online if you want to check it out.
We were just grasping at straws in the end. We were just like, who can I put into a sex triangle or
You were here when I
fucking-
practically begged him. I'm like, because Jesse just put Bill Pullman. I'm like, please tell me you mean the actor. He's like, I just wrote down a name. Like, please tell me you mean the actor. That will make me very happy.
And
Also,
then
why am I named after a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Is Jasmine
Because-
Frost a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
No.
Yeah.
Or no,
no.
Bill. Wait, what's your
Joey
name?
Wheeler is a...
Oh, Billy Wheeler is a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He's the blonde,
He's a
not main guy.
He's the Brooklyn accent guy
It's like the extra.
from Japan.
Well, if there's nothing else, I gotta pee like a racehorse.
Okay, I'm turning off my computer and going to bed. Fuck you guys.
Gentlemen, time?
I'm gonna go play more Destiny.
Go,
Oh
go.
no, your life is so difficult.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if any of you get Tabletop Simulator, get a hold of me. I'll have daytime time.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have it, but I don't know how to use it.
Get a hold of me. We'll like get hold of me on Steam. We'll play some stuff because there's some stuff I want to play that I never have a chance to play here.
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow evening. Oh, tomorrow afternoon, actually.
Tomorrow afternoon is a possibility. I have improv tomorrow night, but I don't know what time it is for you.
My daytime is different than yours, but I'm free every day after 2:30.
Okay. Well, if I'm Godfather Brack on Steam, if you don't have me on there, I am one word.
I got a bed and add you now. God damn it, fucking hell, stupid fucking god.
Yeah, type your Steam name in chat, and I will add you as soon as Steam loads.
Let me just add you now, because my Steam is already loaded.
Well, gentlemen, it was a good time. I am going to piss and have a good night. Have a good one. Thanks.
Yeah.
See you
Later.
Bye.